You are now listening to Potty Mouth Radio.
Yup, you make it hard to hate, and I make it hard to love, and that's how we fell apart, okay? Look, my baby a real dope stepper. We hang with the clowns like jesters. I turn to one like Fester. Yup, These niggas they lie on mics. These niggas they cap on pies. These niggas they play with their life, okay, alright. Look, get shot up with this shit in tweets. At the funeral, your mama gon' weep. We spinning, we clean in the streets like how about that bitch and I blick? Damn, I gotta calm down, nigga. I gotta ride now, nigga. Niggas ain't, yeah, okay. Niggas ain't fucking with Dear Wimp. Said you outside, I see you then. Niggas tryna highlight VPNs. Niggas won't lie, I leak DMs. Niggas get paid by CPM. Unc be sleep by 6 p.m. I get the call out, niggas is sneaking edition, alright? I get the reach of the grabbing my pipe. Tired of piecing it up with the ops. These niggas be talking like I won't slide for real. Yup, you make it hard to hate, and I make it hard to love, and that's how we fell apart, okay? Look, my baby a real dope stepper. We hang with the clowns like jesters. I turn to one like Fester. Yup, These niggas they lie on mics. These niggas they cap on pies. These niggas they play with their life, okay, alright. Look, get shot up with this shit in tweets. At the funeral, your mama gon' weep. We spinning, we clean in the streets like Tree sweeper, tree sweeper, tree sweeper, tree sweeper, tree sweeper, yeah. Tree sweeper, 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 yeah, okay. You make it hard to hate.
You are now listening to Potty Mouth Radio.
One day, you'll think back on this random Sunday. You'll think back like, wow, what a fun day. I wonder where that guy went. Hold on, I don't even know what's going on. When did I get so drunk? Fuck it, bring another one. Couple hours ago, I came up to you. Now my whole life has changed, and I think I found the love of my life. I was lost in your eyes when you spoke to me. You came here alone with nothing to do. It's all up to you, yeah, it's overdue. Let's go and fall in love. Pretend that time is stuck. And tomorrow morning when you don't see me again, I hope you don't forget and we stay in touch. Couple hours ago, I came up to you. Now my whole life has changed, and I think I found the love of my life. I was lost in your eyes when you spoke to me. Tomorrow
You are now listening to Potty Mouth Radio.
The fucking we played in the car. The types of beats that are making a comeback.
I did, but that's not what I'm talking about right now.
Cool. Let's see what kind of beats you want.
This is some new shit. I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna tell you the name of it when I play it. And I want one of you producer niggas to figure out to make these beats rappable because I think it's up here.
Money be coming, I got a rack, you know I'm a tummy. I got a bad bitch on my thumbnail, yeah. Okay, niggas be kissing me hoes, you know down my tongue and it's come on my shoulder. That motherfucker for the shit, yeah, okay. Yeah, she do perks and post on the Tumblr, she know her friends won't see it. Yeah, she like to hide, I need to change my comment, dog. Like, where's the island? I need to get this fast, dog. Like, who's the pilot?
I need sleep forever, dog. Just close my eyelids. Just go to sleep. On my horny nights, I gotta change the sheets. On my lonely nights, I gotta count the sheep. I done did like everything from A to Z. I don't know how much left for me to see. Okay, alright. They say you okay, I'm just like I'm alright. They say hate is wrong, I don't like being right. Hey, they tell me hate is wrong, I don't like being right. Like okay, alright, okay.
You are now listening.
Yo.
Oh shit.
Shit. Hold on, I had chat over. I like chat down here. Actually.
That's not a bad. Yeah, it's not a bad.
I do like
place.
chat down here a little bit.
Yeah, that kind of works.
It goes over me a little bit, but who cares? Go over me. Yeah, we here.
How we doing, y'all? How we
What's
doing?
going on, chat? How y'all doing, man? I'm gonna make y'all smaller too, cause nobody read this shit. This
realistically, it's just as a meta to let them know that we're live.
Yeah, I mean, it's an aesthetic. Yeah, it is an aesthetic choice.
Yo, it truly is an aesthetic choice. If you're watching like a VOD of a live stream, you should never be reading chat.
Never, because the first of all, I chat so hard to read. First and foremost.
Yeah, so you should even try.
It's just there for aesthetic purpose. How y'all doing today on this lovely Friday night?
Man.
It is currently 8:35 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all y'all is bitchless. All y'all, everybody. I'm gonna start doing this on our Friday streams. Everybody's here on our Friday streams watching us at 8:35. You're bitchless. Because if you had a woman, you'll be outside with a hot date, but you're here with us. You know one thing? That doesn't mean you're not loved, because I love you.
That's sweet. So we're their companion, basically.
Yeah. Build a parasocial relationship with us. Now we're real people.
Yeah, because it's like clearly you can't. You're here. So let's just hang out. Let's just vibe
out. Afraid it's title. Yeah. Should I be a lesbian? Why be a lesbian? What's the name of the title? Wait, what else said the title? An awful. No, bro. You good, bro. This simple title.
Yeah, we're keeping it simple, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, I learned this from doing Let's Keep It a Buck. Start with this. The best way to support us, if you're not cool, subscribe to our Patreon, which I get, is to donate in the live stream, and we will read your live streams, and we will try to make those things topics.
Yes.
If you donate something stupid, we will try and have talks about it.
We're gonna try to. Yeah, we'll devote a lot of time to you and your ideas.
I make that I made that a thing we can put on screen right now.
Okay.
Check.
Donate and we'll talk about your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Donate and we'll talk about you.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, y'all better get that wallet ready. Oh nah, I was afraid of the subject. Now you can post the title.
Oh, with
Nah.
sinners or AI, bro?
Yeah, listen, it's not gonna be nothing too. I don't think we're gonna say anything too controversial.
No, bro. Well,
I think common sense.
yeah, common
is
sense
what we're
will tell
gonna
you
talk about.
where we alive. First and foremost, let's go behind the scenes a little bit.
Let's go.
Y'all know
Favorite
our
part
stuff.
of any stream.
This is our shit. Text, boom,
What are you gonna say?
donate, and
We'll talk about it.
we'll talk.
And I won't be spoiling Sinners, by the way,
No, he won't spill. He won't.
because you're gonna watch it.
You haven't seen it yet, yo. Fucking
Why be doing that?
Chrome just been on some shit recently, bro. This whole computer been on some shit recently. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie.
you might gotta. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what the donation's gonna be for primarily.
Yeah, I mean, it's about time to take this bitch to the
You
shop.
know, donate and help us get a new PC. How about that?
We only get a new one. Just look. You mean
Or
take us
the
to the shop?
components, I guess. Yeah, because it's components and shit.
Donate and we'll talk. Wait, why? There you go. Talk about. Your chat.
Oh, Blake said just exhausted by more AI shit. Listen, AI shit is unfortunately it's gonna define the 2020s. That's gonna be the new thing that we won't be able to escape. Is that and Dochi, bro? Those are the two things that we just have to reckon with. Ooh, no idea. It's too dumb. Feels like a dare.
It is a dare, and I think that's the fun of it.
Yeah, that feels like a dare.
I think that's the fun of it. I think that's the fun
crazy.
of it.
That's
Listen, we got to Cincinnati people the super chat. That's what I learned from Let's Give It a Butt. They been like $2,000 on that stream the other night, dog. I was like, these niggas getting to it.
Yeah,
I counted.
no.
I was counting.
You use adding up the money.
Yeah. No. Yeah, listen, nigga like me,
It's
pocket
300,
watcher.
320, 345. Okay, you just
Nigga
keep
like
adding up
me?
in your head.
Nigga like me, extreme pocket watcher.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay,
I think
there we go.
down here.
That looks good. Eventually, the background might not look the same.
Yeah, but
but that's fine. It's fine there for now.
make his bitch.
There we
name.
go. Now we put it here. And the background, if you put it up there, is white, so you'll be able to see it very clear.
Yeah.
That's
There we
good,
go.
man. That's good. There you go.
Yeah, man. W on the spot cookups.
I will say I'm shocked nobody's donated yet.
Yeah, yeah.
Feels like we gave y'all enough time to like send in some money,
yeah,
and nobody did it. That feels weird.
we did like
We were actually just this was all an excuse,
to make you send money.
yeah, to buy time as you gather. If you gather,
And I feel like this is the week where niggas get it's bi-weekly y'all get paid, right?
yeah, I think today y'all got paid today. Come on, man, y'all definitely got paid.
We get paid bi-weekly.
Which is not the bye week.
Is this the off week?
Yeah,
So y'all just talking about y'all trying to tell me that y'all in the crib eating ice sandwiches right now? If so, my fault, big homie. I
yeah.
get it.
Maybe that's why they not out nowhere.
Nah, I know. Yeah,
fucked
it's
up
not a
in the
joke about
house.
bitches. You just fucked up in the
Yeah,
crib.
yeah, just eating ice. Yeah,
You
no,
fucked up in the crib having ice sandwiches.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Checks definitely come next week. All right, my fault, big homie.
All right, well, listen,
you know what I mean?
we'll be around.
Next Friday.
Yeah. B3, is that who said that?
B3.
I'm asking you next week.
Next.
Yo,
hey,
B3, run that shit, yeah.
Yeah, what's up, bitch?
You just said it. Waiting next week. We in.
I'm indeed eating Thai ramen
Yeah.
before I give you my dollar on Twitch.
Yo, shout out to twitch.tv/PottyMouth streams. That's where I do my streams.
Yes.
So there are Twitch. You know, Twitch is a different beast because Twitch will kill you with ads. So I can understand why people get subs over there.
Yeah.
But also, you know what I'm saying? Share the wealth.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Like
Come
you know what
on.
I'm saying? Like,
Share your money, comrade.
yeah. Yeah, if you got enough money
Got
for
niggas
one
weaponize
place,
socialism.
yeah, yo, run the bread. Yeah.
Yeah, come on, brother. Your money's my money, right?
It's our money, cuz. Run that shit.
Come on, what's up? What's up, bitch?
Somebody said I didn't send my Klarna up yet. That's very hilarious. We might have to do that. Y'all might got to do Klarna to fucking donate to us.
You might have to Klarna us, bro. They call it poor people for it crazy as fuck.
Bro, well, I mean, listen, we all poor.
Y'all internet going through it. Yo, what you mean?
We lagging?
We lagging? He the only person that said it so far.
Yeah, let us know.
Your mic.
Shout
out to everybody who got channel memberships. I've been trying to set up the emojis on that bitch for 3 weeks now. Every night I'm just in this bitch trying to set up.
What how did is it
no
complicated
lag.
to do?
No, nobody. It's only John said, yeah, no lag. Internet cool here. Now I'm just playing. Yeah.
They trolling.
All right, fuck. All right. Yeah, fuck y'all.
They trolling. They trolling. Fresh and Fit don't read any chats unless they super chats.
Yeah, but it's hard for us because there's 42 people in chat. So like we would just be ignoring all 42.
That's what I'm saying. Let's try to do that.
It'd be hard for
It's gonna be hard because then it's like we're not feeding off of their energy.
Yeah,
so
that's the fun of this. Without y'all, it's just a podcast.
Or how about we read it? We don't really respond to them.
Yeah,
like we can read it, but
how about we don't read it at all? We don't even look at chat.
Yeah, I'm looking at this empanada right now.
I'm gonna look at the camera.
Oh, I'm looking at the screen. There's an empanada on screen.
Yeah, no, right now because
come on, you know.
I be getting a lot of cooking videos. By the way, speaking of that, bro, my kitchen is almost done.
Oh yeah.
My kitchen is almost done. The Mexicans who's working on my who are working on my kitchen, so my kitchen gonna be done by next week, gang. They said it's done by next week.
Then we gotta get some real content.
Y'all think we not doing a stream from my kitchen?
Oh, bro.
Y'all think keep it a bit? I'm gonna be so content. That's probably gonna happen on Twitch because Twitch is our more fun spot. That's not like our fun for is doing. Like for has built the audience over there, which is more fun. Most likely we do talks on YouTube.
Yeah, no, there's talks.
This is our talk space.
Yeah.
On Twitch, I'm gonna do a cooking stream.
Oh, that's gonna go crazy.
As soon as my kitchen done.
That's going crazy.
Twitch.tv/Potty Streams.
Yeah. Oh my God, a cooking stream will go crazy. That's gonna put. I think that's what you need for the PR.
Yeah, I do need
your
that.
cooking PR.
I do.
It's a much needed thing for you.
I do need that PR.
Yeah, like because you go get some sick shit off while you tell them how you're making the food.
I'm gonna do some real.
You're gonna talk them through it.
Oh, you think I'm not?
Yeah.
You think I'm not? Yo, so right here, this onion. With this onion, you see this tomato right here. What I'm about to do is confit it.
Yeah.
I'm about to confit this tomato.
What the fuck is that?
It is a French cooking method.
Oh, see, yeah, you gonna get some nasty shit off. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Now, you see this immersion blender I got. With this immersion blender, what I'm about to do here is make yum sauce. So I'm about to do all kind of shit.
Nah, that's crazy, gang. That's fucking crazy.
All kind of shit I'm doing over there, bro. No. Twitch is a different thing. By the way, this Sunday, just at the top of the show, I'm gonna say this. This Sunday we're doing our second Band Lab battle. This one is themed. It is PM versus the O for all people who don't know this thing. It's fine. You don't have to know
it's two different teams.
Just know it's two different teams. You don't have to know the lore to understand what we're doing, but there is lore behind it. If you want to know the lore, please join our community on Twitter.
Yeah.
And
Discord,
all the Patreon. Yeah. If you want to know the lore, do all that shit.
But it's going to be team versus team, 7 members on each team going against each other. Yep. Best of 7. Whoever wins, wins Band Lab battles.
Band Lab battles. Band Lab battles 2.
Yeah.
This one's going to be different. This one is way darker this time.
It will get way darker.
It's way darker this time.
Yeah, no, it is. Man, Battlefield 6, reviving destruction dynamics, you know what I'm saying?
Battlefield 6.
I'm just reading a Twitter AI topic.
Can you try not to read chat? I'm reading chat, but I'm not saying it out loud.
Okay, let me also read. I won't say nothing.
I'm not reading it back. Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to talk to us, you gotta donate.
If you want us to acknowledge your existence, run that bread up. Huh?
Yeah. If you want to be viewed as a human with value, with valuable opinions, $5.
Yeah, no, yeah.
If you want me to acknowledge your humanity at all and not just be a number in my chat, $5.
Yeah, and listen, I at least me personally, I can easily get convenient amnesia. Like I don't know who these names are. I don't know none of these people. These are all just random names on screens. Y'all talking about some shit I don't even know what y'all talking about for real. Yeah, bro. Yo,
I'm almost read it out loud.
Yeah, these are funny ones that will never be said ever.
No, the chat, I ain't gonna lie, chat funny as shit. but I can't repeat it.
We can't really. It's reserved. Repeating it and then expounding on it is reserved for like.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
There we go.
So okay.
John too grimy. He didn't say a word.
You didn't say a word.
But you know what?
Is that a pass? You think this was a way for him to like for us to validate his humanity?
Yeah.
In chat.
He said, think I'm broke, dickhead. No, we don't think. Actually, you broke his shit, yo.
Yeah.
You broke it.
Yeah.
He broke it.
$5. Like what? Like I
He don't got $5 more.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Oh shit, it's fun.
All right.
Yeah, no.
All right, chat. Wow, you never read. Oh, my fault.
You damn.
My fault.
Mom,
Man,
bro,
by the way,
do this.
I can't keep doing this.
Yeah, you. It's hard.
It's hard. I like talking to them.
Because it's fun. This is what keeps it fun.
Yeah, I enjoy speaking to these people.
Yeah, no, and you've been speaking to these people for fucking 4, 5. How many weeks? It's been
so
a while
many
now.
weeks in a row. I'm all right. The bit done.
Yeah.
But please donate if you feel generous.
Yeah, come on, because if we gonna be live, we saw how Let's Keep It a Buck get down. Come on, yo, we gotta encourage, and it's not gonna be. It's gotta be talks. Yeah. It's not gonna be like suggestions to music, none of that shit. Send in a super chat. We'll break it down. Let's say we'll do a fucking 10-minute. How about this?
Oh, hold on.
Oh, what?
Keep going.
I think what if we make it with like you donate a topic, we'll talk about it like it could be clipped out on the YouTube channel. And you're kind of like the executive producer of that video, let's say.
You know what?
Commissioning videos, let's say.
I like that.
Yeah. You give us a topic, we'll find the interesting point, and we could just clip it out.
I like that. Now, I don't know if we'll clip it out, but we'll talk about it like we'll clip it.
That's what I'm saying. Because whether it's good enough to be clipped out or not, we don't want to fuck our channel.
I like that.
But commission videos. You can commission a video.
Here we go.
Yeah, you gotta change the.
Yeah. Hold
okay,
on.
we got one. We'll get to that. You want to do that now? Okay.
No. First of all, look at work.
It's working.
Scale of 1 to 10. How was the plot in Sinners? Thank you for the donation. We see them back to back. Who got tips on anybody up in the revolution? I'm sorry. You broke ass nigga. You gotta pay for that.
Yeah, that was crazy. Who you think you is?
Scale of 1 to 10. How was the plot in Sinners? I'm going tomorrow. Also, did you see it in 7mm IMAX? I don't think we have a showing for that in Philly, do we?
No, we don't. The closest theater that has like a film theater or like a 70mm IMAX is in King of Prussia, but even then they don't have it. So we can talk about it now. We can talk about it later.
No spoilers. Go ahead. Get
All
into a little
right. So
bit.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna see it soon. I have been waiting for Ford's opinion on it. Ford's the resident. When it comes to like media, I wait for Ford to tell me if it's good.
Yeah.
That's music and albums. I wait for Ford to tell me if it's good. And truth be told, if he tell me it's bad, I'll still probably listen if I'm interested enough.
Yeah.
But he is like the guy I go to for that stuff.
Yeah. So I went to see it last night late. I got out of the theater like a 1 a.m. It was, I went to go see it late because we were doing Let's Keep It a Buck.
You were.
So So I watched it. Here's what I'll say. And first of all, let me just start with, this is a great movie. I think it's just a great movie. And the reason why it's great, I think it's been interesting because I've been talking to a couple of different friends of mine, and what they took away from it was very different from what I took away from it. Like on a bigger sense of like what the movie's trying to say. The obvious plot of it is like 1930s Mississippi. They throw like
Speakeasy type beat.
Yeah, and then vampires show up. That's like the hook to get you to see the movie. But when you watch the movie, you realize that like Ryan Coogler wanted to get some shit off his chest. Like he had ideas and themes that he wanted to explore, and that's kind of what the movie is. But that doesn't take away from the movie being entertaining. So first and foremost, it's an entertaining movie anybody can go watch. Ryan Coogler clearly cares about making great movies, yes, but also making movies that anybody could watch, whether you engage with it critically or not. Like he just wants the audience to have fun, and if you watch it, you will have fun. But it's been interesting. Like I've been thinking about what I got from it, and I've been talking with different people about it. And for the most part, the two most popular opinions that I've gotten is one that the reason the movie works is because it's authentic, because it feels like these are like humans. It's real people, real characters that are dealing with real shit. That's one of the takeaways, and I agree with it. Then another takeaway that I've gotten from it is the idea of folklore, and like this idea of like exploring like how interesting 1930s Mississippi is in terms of like history, and seeing it through like
a context larger than like, you know, Jim Crow or whatever. Like there's a much interesting story going on there besides the obvious like slavery movie kind of topic you get. What I got from it, and I've been thinking a lot about if I should frame it this way, because it's gonna be immediately divisive. But you guys gotta ride with me when I say this. It felt like Not Like Us as a movie. Now, bear with me. See, that's what I'm saying. I say that everybody gets immediately.
First of all, I'm changing the title. You should have led with
immediately immediately people their ears perk up as they're like, wait, whoa. Because Not Like Us, whether you love the song or hate the song, is a loaded. There's a lot that comes with that. But let me explain what I mean with this. Sinners, I think for me, is actually a movie about the commodification of black art and black culture, and how we try our hardest to like keep it something real and special and authentic, but here comes these soulless creatures, aka vampires, aka white people, aka corporations.
Yeah.
They try to come in and suck the life out of it.
AKA Drake.
Yeah. in this analogy, yes, Drake. So I'm like, oh wow. Like as I'm watching the movie, I'm like, I feel like I'm just reading the third verse of Not Like Us, right? But here's why I love the way this movie did it as opposed to Not Like Us. Not Like Us is ultimately a diss to beat Drake.
Yeah.
Ultimately, that's the purpose of that song exists, to beat Drake in a rap battle.
Yeah.
There was no like actual yearning to explore that idea more than just how do I other Drake and we beat him.
So,
but I think the idea itself of like colonizers coming into black culture and black art and like fucking running it to the ground, I think is a worthy idea, and I think that's what this movie explores, and that's why I liked it, because it was clear Ryan Coogler, that was an idea on his mind. There was no ulterior motives. It was just him being like, yeah, I'm noticing this, and how do I want to explore it? And I think the conclusion I think the movie comes to is also very interesting, and it's not, if I talk about it like thematically of what I think he's trying to say with the movie, it won't spoil anything, because it has nothing to do with plot. But I think, in my opinion, I think thematically what the movie's trying to say is ultimately bittersweet. I think it's the idea of like, because the music plays a very important part of this movie, funnily enough. I've been seeing reviews about that that shocked me when the reviews were first coming out, was people being like, actually, this movie is actually about music. It's not about vampires. I'm like, huh? Okay. All I keep seeing is like, it's vampires. Like that was the marketing of it.
So would you say that this is a more like honest, good faith trying to other colonizers versus trying to otherize an opponent?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, yes, exactly. It's way more good faith, and I think that's the thing that makes me realize how special Ryan Coogler is as a director. He's very empathetic when you watch the movie. Even like the other in the movie, he still takes time, which would be the vampires, aka white people, corporations, whatever.
Right.
He still gives them like a philosophy, and that you understand why they believe in what they believe and why they're trying to achieve a certain goal. Right. So even though they're definitely the enemy, antagonist, however you want to call it, the villain, whatever, they still get their own like, we do this because of this. And it's like, yeah, I see it. You know, ultimately you do see where the vampires are coming from, which is crazy. But that's, so yeah, it's definitely more in good faith. It's way more empathetic. He's an empathetic filmmaker for sure, through and through. But I think ultimately, I think it's interesting. I think what he's trying to say with the movie, I've been thinking about this a lot. I think it's a bittersweet idea of, because this movie is about music, and there's a scene in there, I don't want to spoil, but it's like a really beautiful scene that he did that when you watch it, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's like he took a big risk, like filmmaking wise, to get a point across. When you watch the movie, you realize that he's trying to make a point of like how important, not only music, if you want to expound it outside of it, how important black culture is, or black art, and how it draws from there's a through line between like our ancestors to the future. You know, it could be like blues in the 1930s. Yeah. It can be our ancestors in Africa, or it could be fucking hip hop and breakdancing now. Mm-hmm. There's a through line of like how almost spiritual art itself could be. And how it can, like when you experience like great art or just a cultural moment, it kind of takes you outside of your own body, and there's like a spiritual connection. That sounds heady, I know. And again, vampires get killed in this movie, so don't forget that.
So there is action.
There's definitely action. There's horror elements for sure. There's for sure action. It's pretty violent. Like, it's still an entertaining movie. Don't get me wrong. But for someone like me who likes to dig into these movies, this is such a great movie because it does both. But back to the point, there's something so special about like when like something like an authentic piece of art happens and we all can rally around it, that it feels bigger than ourselves. But ultimately, I think the movie comes to the conclusion that in a realistic way too, that vampires will always come and suck it out.
So one of my concerns about this film was that it was going to be another piece of trauma porn, but it doesn't sound like it's that at all.
Not at all, bro. Like there's shots in the movie that there's definitely like there's shots of black people sharecropping. So immediately, even for me, I'm like, oh God, I don't want to like, but it's just kind of shots to establish the world, because at the end of the day, this was the reality of the world that he's building. But the movie doesn't focus on that at all. It's actually about, like I said, I think the movie's actually just about getting our community together and enjoying good music.
Would you call it triumphant? Would you call it a little bit of fence sitting?
Well,
how would you describe it? And like, just give me a word.
I think,
and explain that word.
It is. Oh, that's okay. So I think the movie, the way it wraps up, ultimately, I think it is triumphant. But there's a hint of like realism, especially in like the post credit scene, that you definitely got to stick by, because it does have post credit scene.
I saw that tweet floating around.
Yeah. In that post credit scene, there's like I said, like a bittersweetness to it, where it's like, it's not saying that like the vampires will always win, but vampires will always be around. So as much, and it's kind of like a contrast of like light and darkness.
W don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of just like a contrast of like, as much as there will be like authenticity in the world, there will be vampires, and we just have to contend with that. So it's ultimately, I think, like bittersweet. It's like it's triumphant in that like you feel good at the end of it. You definitely feel satisfied when the movie's done, but it still goes out of its way to be like, but don't forget, vampires exist all around us and they'll never die. That's the whole point. They're, they don't die.
I asked you this about the post credit scene, because I feel like a lot of film nerds and like cinephiles have been hating the idea of post credit scenes recently. Do you feel like this added to the story, or do you feel like it took away from telling the story inside the runtime?
Honestly, I think I can't say why he made this scene a post credit scene, but I will say it's both the longest and most important post credit scene I've ever seen in my life. It felt just like the ending of the movie in a way, which was strange, because I guess you could see it maybe like as an epilogue. Like, like sometimes like the story's done, but then you add this other part of it to add further context or drive the point. I think the reason I love this post credit scene is because the whole purpose of it was to drive home the point of the movie in a way. It's like, yeah, we had fun and it's exciting and it's satisfying, and then the credits roll and you can leave if you want. But if you stay, you get like, I guess, a little bit more time for him to explain his point and why he even made this vampire movie about a blues artist. That point gets across very well in the post-credit scene. So I think it definitely adds to it. It for sure adds to it.
Do you feel like that is something that more filmmakers should take into consideration when they're making these post-credit scenes, like of like not trying to set up a second movie or get that sequel going or get the franchise going, but like using it as a storytelling device, because we have trained audiences to be like stay for post-credit scene.
Yeah. So
like this is another way for me to tell the story in a format that you are used to.
Yeah, I think it's exactly that. I think that's why I liked it so much, because I think it's because you see, like you said, I think post-credit scenes, because of Marvel, have gotten like this kind of negative connotation about it, especially recently, because I don't even remember the last time that a consequential post-credit scene happened in any movie I've seen. Usually they're just doing it just because it's the meta now. And so people want to go away from that, or like they think as soon as a movie has a post-credit scene, it cheapens it. But I think Ryan Coogler with this movie, he proved that it's like, and it makes sense because he worked inside the Marvel machine. He works in, he knows that he himself has been part of like training the audience. So I think it was very interesting to me that he chose to do a post-credit scene in this movie, because it's like almost him standing by, well, not only recognizing this is how people watch movies nowadays, but it's like, no, this could be a valid thing to add to a movie. It's not just to establish any future installment, which when I heard the post-credit scene, I thought, oh, he's going to do like a stinger for Sinners 2. It's not the case at all. It's just further world building and I guess thematic conclusion or thematic closure, I guess. But yeah, no, I think I think Ryan Coogler, I think the reason I think everybody should watch his movies, I think he understands he's not snobby when it comes to movies. I'll say that. Like, as much as you're seeing a lot of film nerds like me breaking down this movie this way, and it sounds very heady and it sounds like alienating, this movie is like, you can tell when you watch it, he had one priority making this movie is to entertain the audience. And he says as much in like interviews and shit. He's been saying like, you know, that's the thing I care about the most, like the communal experience of an audience watching a fun, entertaining movie. And I think he keeps that throughout, while also including his own ideas of like I said, commodification of black art and culture and all that, and like what vampires could really stand for if you really look into it. But at the end of the day, it's vampires, and you know, you have some fun fucking up vampires. That's ultimately what the movie is.
W4,
yeah,
W4.
It's a good. I've been thinking about this movie a lot. It's a good movie. It definitely scratches my brain. Saying you making I forgot the bit is over. Yeah. You making a movie sound amazing. I think you know what it is. I come back to the word. It's just authentic, bro. It's like when you watch a movie that you just feel like somebody's just being honest about what they're making. It doesn't feel like they're trying to manipulate you in any way. It doesn't make you feel dumb. It just like it's just an artist expressing their art in an entertaining way. You can't lose with that, realistically. So. Yeah, that's my opinion. So shout out to Expose, I think. Yeah.
We got some other super chats. Break down the Him trailer.
Do you know about this?
That's the new Jordan Peele film, right?
It's not even his movie. I don't know. This is, for whatever reason, everybody thinks it's a Jordan Peele movie. He produced it.
Chat, let me tell you something. If we put it on screen, would that get us copyrighted?
Yeah.
I'm not putting it on
screen. Yeah, we're not doing that.
I'll watch it off screen. I do that. Is that
yeah.
The dono just came in?
It is another dono.
Shout out Tony. Well, he said Forrest Cooking Day breakdown. Shout out Tony. You first of all, Tony, you gotta pick a name because that's Billy Cheers. You told us.
Yeah, Billy, what's up, bro?
You gotta pick a name. He told us. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Black history, X horror, or sci-fi, especially dark or hidden story, is going to be the future of cinema. Coogler got one of the best.
He got the one up on his peers.
Okay, Coogler got the one up on his peers. Our last Dusk Till Dawn. How you feel about that?
I see what you say. I think he's just, well, is that I've never heard this idea of like that Coogler incorporating horror movie into his like quote unquote prestige.
But isn't that kind of what Jordan Peele does as well?
It is. It is.
Isn't Jordan Peele trying to tell like black stories through like a horror film? Isn't that his whole shtick?
It is. Yeah, for sure. It certainly is. Even though Jordan Peele's never done, well, that's not true because I think Us is pretty gory. I don't know. You know, it's funny because I've been thinking a lot about the difference between Jordan Peele and like Ryan Coogler, specifically with this movie, comparing this movie to Nope. And I think that the difference is, because I think it's similar. I think they're in similar veins for sure. And that's the thing that Jordan Peele's been doing since when did Get Out come out? 2017, I believe. So you're right. It's similar. But I think the difference now, especially in the way that Jordan Peele's been making his movies later, I think Jordan Peele is way more confrontational as a filmmaker.
What do you mean by that?
I think he doesn't give a fuck to entertain you. He cares to make a great movie, in his own opinion.
So that's something you and I are watching The Studio.
Yeah,
and that's something they talk about a lot in The Studio, but like making art house shit versus making blockbusters.
Yeah.
Do you feel like Ryan Coogler, because he was in the Marvel Disney system, he had to make a blockbuster, but also he learned how to tell a good story in those blockbusters, where he's able to do that away from him now, versus Jordan Peele, who's been all the movies are
original. They've all been original,
all through his production company.
Yeah, so
it's like he's never had to make the blockbuster.
That's a key. I'm glad you pointed that out, because I think that is a key difference, and I don't know. Also, the fact that I don't know, there might be a generational divide with that as well, because I know Jordan Peele, I looked up their ages earlier today. Jordan Peele is 46, Ryan Coogler is 38. There's a bit, 8 years, I will say it's a little bit of a generational divide. Where I can totally see Jordan Peele, again, doubling down on his like film fandom or whatever, or you could even call it snobbery. You could certainly call it that, of like, no, I'm doing things my own way. I'm going to make like a great movie, whatever, right? Versus I think Ryan Coogler, in his generation, maybe see they don't look down upon working within IP systems, if that makes sense.
Here we go. Money talk.
Debbie done. I'll read it in a second. Keep going.
Yeah, we'll read it. But like Ryan Coogler, I mean, obviously, because he keeps working with oh, y'all going crazy. This is what we want, man. Is this what it takes? Come on, bro.
Tell these niggas.
Yeah, I just gotta fucking just rant about some shit. All right, good.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But Ryan Coogler clearly doesn't give a fuck about working within an IP system. And it's funny because watching this movie made me realize I don't give a fuck if Ryan Coogler makes an original movie or like a Marvel movie. Because I realized his approach to storytelling is spectacle, I guess, first. But he has a gift to put whatever ideas he wants into those movies. It don't give a fuck if it's a vampire. It don't give a fuck if Bucky's in it. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't matter if T'Challa's in it. He's gonna tell his story with this larger, like, bigger blockbuster framing. So, but I think Jordan Peele is way more like, nah, I hate IP, right? Like, I know people wanted Jordan Peele to do the Blade movie. Like, that's been like a fan casting. I don't think he would ever do that because I think he looks down upon.
But it sounds like Ryan Coogler would do perfect with that kind of idea.
He would. I think it would be a little, to me, it would be a little redundant. It would be crazy.
Because he did Black Panther already?
Well, no, because he did Sinner, because he did a vampire.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
I didn't think about that because I was thinking like the whole black superhero story.
Oh, yeah.
But now also redundant on top of the black vampire.
Yeah, exactly. The black vampire, he just did it. But which it'll be funny if that was like a fuck you to Marvel. Because like, yo, why y'all hit me up? I would have done this. Why y'all just tell me to do this? I would have easily done Blade with Mahershala Ali, and he would have killed it too. Yeah, so I think that's the difference to me between Jordan Peele and like in their approaches to the movie. I think one is like looks down upon IP, and I think Ryan Coogler is like whatever entertains the audience, man. That's all I give a fuck about because I'll get my ideas in regardless. But you know, I think So that's interesting that you brought up Jordan Peele.
2020 horror has really been the most consistent genre easily. You got the Talk to Me, Sinners,
Nosferatu. Those are all just like horror movies. I mean,
now I don't. You know me, I don't watch horror.
Yeah. So you're not seeing none of this shit. Yeah. I forget. It's not because of the gory, or it's not because of the gore, because you don't mind gore.
I don't know. I'm loving the Pit. Yeah, that's hella gore.
Yeah.
Here's what I think. I think that try to scare me is a lazy storytelling method.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
that's
lazy.
fair. That's fair.
I don't
because you could just like
tell the story.
Yeah.
Because you could take all the scary parts out and make it a thriller.
Yeah,
but you're trying to scare me. But some people live for that stuff.
Some people like those. Yeah, they like the thrills.
W don't know.
We'll get to that.
Afro surrealism has been taking off in the past decade. I think the horror uptick is just an extension of that wave. What you think?
Interesting. Yeah, I would say I don't know if this movie would fall into
Afro surrealism.
Yeah, because I think, admittedly,
I do feel like the Afro surrealism. If we call it Afro surrealism, the genre is way too broad.
Yeah,
you can't say Atlanta and both this and Afro.
By the way, I was gonna say I think Afro surrealism is more. I'll tell you this: is less plot heavy than this movie is. Afro surrealism usually telling a story through absurdism. Like it's just like it's blowing things out and making them absurd to make a point of those things, and that's the story within itself for the most part. So I definitely wouldn't call this one, because I don't think it being horror makes it Afro surrealist. So I would disagree with the premise on itself. I don't think it being it just makes it horror. It's already a genre. I don't think it would fall necessarily in Afro surrealism. I don't think this movie falls under Afro surrealism, but in Afro surrealism, listen, that they've been trying to get that shit off all the late 2010s. It was a lot of Afro surrealist art. You know, I don't remember the last Afro surrealist like thing. Maybe like there's a show on HBO, on Amazon.
Giant.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
What's the kid named? Oh, it's not Gemini. What was the kid?
I know who you're talking about. Jerome something, I believe the actor's name is. Also, I believe he's Dominican too. So it's very funny.
W don't know.
Billy said that's why I said extension. Yeah, I get. Okay. I guess a little bit, but I wouldn't even attach it to it.
I'm Virgo.
That's what it was. Yeah,
I'm Virgo. That's Afro surrealism.
That's absolutely. And can I just say, flopped?
It did flop.
Nobody.
I watched it. By the way, it wasn't good. I tried to watch it. It wasn't good.
Really? Okay. Nobody really saw that. So I don't like right now. I think Afro surreal is like.
I can't even Swarm. Do you remember that one? The Beyonce shit.
I do remember Swarm.
That was also I watched that whole
was
thing.
childish again, though, right? That was
He produced it. Yeah, he produced it. So, that shit was working. When get around the time we Get Out in Atlanta, that was like a sauce. I don't know if it's working anymore. I think because people yearn for like a plot. But that's just that's just I'm just guessing here. I guess I still wouldn't see it as an extension either, though. To be honest.
FYI, Black Bag was lit. Mr. and Mrs. Smith with a twist.
Oh.
What is that?
I think peep the trailer maybe. Yeah. Again, copyright.
Here we go. Money talk.
Oh, yeah. How do you feel about that?
Well, Daquan.
Yeah.
Daquan Tyrone was my favorite movie of was it 2024 or 23?
I don't remember. I think 23. I don't think that was last year.
I think it was last year.
You think so? Yo, if that shit was last year, my fucking
No, it was 23.
Okay, good.
It was 23.
Yeah.
This is my favorite movie of 23, but also I've grown to hate it because Daishiki Twitter has got its hold on it.
Okay.
Like niggas who be like, no, they actually doing this in our hood.
Right. They took it as fact.
When I think the bigger message is like that black bodies are replaceable.
But yeah,
like
right.
like all of us are just a part of a workforce, and that we're not meant to be seen as humans, just numbers in the workforce.
Right.
I think that was the bigger message. But it was like, nah,
they
really,
actually like Sexy Red.
Yeah, they really cloning niggas.
Yeah, like that was
CIA.
They exposed the secrets. I agree with you. And also that has a pretty good plot too.
Great plot. Great plot.
It's an awesome plot. So so Black Bag is a movie I saw. I didn't see it. It looked too dry. It's just two British spies like a couple lying to each other. I'm like, I'm good.
Okay.
I didn't see that. But yeah. By the way, we should just keep chat and fan funding. I just realized this is how we ignore chat.
This is how we know.
If we wanted to, right now, the tab we're looking at is only super chats.
Yeah.
So we dead ass could just keep it on this and not, because by the way, on screen, too small, can't read it.
Can't read it.
So, I don't know if we're doing that today, but it's always an option.
It feels good.
It does feel good because we're just focusing on talks.
Listen, I know Bozo called me dumb earlier, and I was like, let me get out.
Wait, he did for real?
Yeah, he said I thought Don was smart. I seen was Top5Troy. I was like,
what? That's such a weird. Yeah, no,
because he wanted me to own him inside a marketplace of ideas. That's what he wanted me to do.
Yeah,
he wanted me to own the conservatives. So I was like, there was no point. Like, it was. And I think that Top5Troy conversation was like a really good conversation.
I think because I think
it did become a debate.
Exactly. It was just like, oh, interesting. I disagree. Here's why. And then you just give your side of it. And I think that's healthy talks to me.
Yeah, that was healthy.
Because I think ultimately, I guess you leave it up for the audience to decide who's dumb. And they chose.
Yeah, I think, truth be told, I think Bozo is just my favorite hater. Shout out to you, Bozo.
No, shout out to Bozo. Only thing that would make him a better hater if he paid to hate.
Yeah. But honestly, Bozo, this is the only time we talk about your comment because I think it led to different conversation. But we not, like I said, we not really know more your comments, but you got page to hate.
Oh, yeah.
You got page to hate now, nigga.
Yeah, facts.
I catch the violator. All right, Tony. Appreciate you, Tony.
Yo, shout out to Billy. Shout out to Billy, man.
Yeah. But no, I think the Top5Troy pod is VOD or stream, whatever you want to call it. So it's one of my favorite things I've done on YouTube inside this new era of us doing YouTube, because I think it showed like growth. I was thinking about this the other day. Like, I don't think I get to that point of being a creator of like not arguing him down if you and I don't have those.
By the way, yeah,
awful battles of us arguing all the time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
like. Because, like, there was no part of me that wanted to get into a debate with him.
Yeah.
Like, you just don't see it the same way I do.
Yeah, because, yeah.
And I've learned that you can't convince people to see it the same way you do.
No. All you can do is just present the better idea.
It's all I can do is present my argument and hope that the people who watch this feel my argument.
Yeah.
And all he could have done is hope that people who watch it feel his argument. That's all we could hope for.
Yeah, true.
Because neither of us was budging on our core beliefs.
Yeah.
And why should we on the podcast? Like that's stupid. It's a dumb idea. But I think it's a good talk because of that. Because those talks can turn toxic very fast, very quickly.
And I'm sure people wanted that.
I'm sure there's a side of YouTube that wanted to turn toxic, but I do think it's important to, not to be this, not to have like this centrist talking point, but I do think it's important to talk to the other side, if just not for anything, to see how ridiculous they sound.
Yeah.
If not for anything, for me, it was more so now I got a different tool in my toolbox of ideas.
Yeah,
that's what I got.
it's almost like you unlocked a new level of like combating ideas.
Yeah. Like he taught me some shit that I like. There's talking points that I'm going to take from that conversation and I'm going to use in other conversations.
Yeah.
Because I never thought about it that way. But I don't ever get to that point of seeing it that way without if I don't talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Who sees the opposite.
Yeah.
Because the internet is so easy for us to sit inside our own echo chambers and be like, oh, I'm not watching that content because of this perceived notion of this person.
Yeah.
But if I'm forced to engage with it, then I have to engage with it.
Yeah, you have to, real time.
Yeah, man.
Here we go. Money talk.
I think a storm is coming. That should say 375.
Yeah, 275.
By the way,
Strange.
that's bus fare in Philly.
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, it's exactly bus fare.
That's exactly bus fare.
That's very funny.
You should have kept that 275. It's too specific of a number.
But, bro, you just wanted to do a bit, bro. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I guess 275 is good enough for a bit. Not for a topic though. Unfortunately, we'll swiftly move on from that.
Well, he didn't. There's nothing to go off of.
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing. Now we sit in silence until y'all donate.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Now until somebody else talks with you. No.
We have some shit to talk about.
Yeah,
man.
I have a small list, not too many things to be honest, because not much has happened in culture this week. But the thing that's been pissing me off is I've been seeing like a huge influx of these. And it's just shitty. This one doesn't look AI, but it does kind of look AI because Lil
it's
Wayne's
AI
face.
for sure. I see
Lil
it
Wayne
like
and Boozy face.
the shadow in between these two white. What is this? You just looked at a random one. You just picked a random.
By the way, these guys had the same chains on.
Yeah,
It's just
no,
so
it's
AI.
absolutely AI.
Here we go. Money talk.
Peen versus the toss up, grab popcorn.
Kappa, I guess on Twitch. Yeah,
Kappa on Twitch.
this Sunday. You can also watch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Also available on YouTube.
Also
But,
available on YouTube. But no, these fucking shitty AI fucking Mount Rushmores, bro.
Yeah.
Number one, I want you to go through the list because I got a few of them here.
Yeah.
So this first one was the New Orleans Mount Rushmore rap. I mean, I have no idea who these two white boys are.
That's what I'm saying. I think the Suicide Boys, I believe.
Is that the Suicide Boys?
I believe so.
Is it Suicide? Whatever.
I think this is the Suicide Boys.
We have
what?
complex pop culture, the Disney the Disney Mount Rushmore.
What?
Which is like, this is some of the worst talks I've ever seen in my life, bro.
What are we talking about? Also, like they was feeding to put some AI faces because when do we ever talk about individuals when we talking about favorite Disney Channel show?
I think we did that a few weeks ago.
No, but with
Podcast.
But that I think no, that was we were talking about like childhood, like it was broader. Yeah. It was child Disney child stars.
Yeah, and this is
talking about Disney Channel Mount Rushmore as like, but what is even the?
I think it's like the child stars.
Is it a child star thing?
they're-
Okay.
They're doing this because it's Raven. By the way, Raven don't like Raven. It's Miley, Selena Gomez, is the Dea. But like, and then you got what was this one I got here? Complex again. Complex is a big culprit of this.
Amen.
Complex Atlanta rap Mount Rushmore.
This one I did. I think I did. This one did cause controversy.
3K Future T.I. Gucci, which you know what I mean. And then you got the last one I got. Hot 97. I have Hot 97 is the NYC Mount Rushmore rap. Biggie, Nas, Jade. I think that's Kiss. That's Kiss. It's Jade. That don't let Jada Kiss. That don't let Jada Kiss.
That looks nothing like.
First of all, I've okay. The first point is more of like a creator standpoint.
Okay.
Why are this huge teams of people? Like we have a legacy radio station in Complex, which is like new media kind of sort of media company using AI instead of hiring a graphic designer.
That's a real problem because
That's
now
first
we're
and
seeing
foremost.
like the thing
And
that
then
people were,
the nasty part about it is they got the nerve to put their logo on it. They got the nerve to put their logo on it as if they fuck commission somebody to make this shit.
Yeah, that's
and ain't just type of fucking some words into an AI and got this out.
Yeah, what's fucked up is that there is an article linked to that. So
There's an article linked.
So that's crazy.
I'm always with normies. I'm not always with it, but I get normies using AI.
Yeah.
I understand normies using AI because normies are just like, oh, it's a cool tool, whatever. But people inside media should not be using AI as just like, yeah, no, this is replacing our need for
graphic
designers. So beside that point,
yeah,
I'm 1000% engagement bait. I hate engagement bait. I truly hate engagement bait on the timeline because I can tell when y'all want me to argue about something, and also I hate when everybody start doing the same engagement bait to get me to argue about something. Mount Rushmores have been a way of raking things on the internet forever, so I'm not against the.
You used to do it a lot early, like that was foundational in early days of
That was foundational to what we did over here at Potty Mouth, but like, it was always like in the context of like the funny stuff, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Mount Rushmore
of goons. It wasn't goons back in the day, but
I think you did like animal. What's that animal? No, there was like things that I will kill in a fight.
Oh yeah, things I
OG bit for any OG PMs in chat.
Great bit. And Peen was number one.
Yeah, yeah, that was a great bit. Incredible bit. So yeah. Fucking
it was that. But I don't appreciate y'all getting me to engage with this with AI just because you want engagement on your account.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I think it could be a deeper dark with these AI images. Because how do we know that they didn't just type into ChatGPT? What is the Atlanta rap?
What if that was the whole prompt?
Yeah,
there was like
you can literally
give me Atlanta rap Mount Rushmore. ChatGPT give it to you. Then you say give it to me inside
a graph.
A photographic.
Because I'm not gonna lie. Even looking at. Maybe not this one, but I wouldn't be surprised because these are subtle, like so often discussed, so kind of like generic, I guess, like answers in a way that ChatGPT could easily give you these 4 names.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, and I don't know if it's because I'm seeing it again through the lens of like these are AI images, but I'm like, you could really do a whole thing of like, yo, ChatGPT, give me what's the Mount Rushmore? Now give me the image. Day done. That's my engagement on the internet.
Not only have you removed the need for a
trade or like
no like for a graphic designer, but now you remove the need for writers.
Yeah,
because that's what they have a bunch of contributors to come together to write on these ideas.
That's what I mean.
So now you remove the need for writers in the room.
Yeah.
Like it's bullshit. Now I will tell you this. I've seen some mom and pop ethical ones.
Okay, let's see.
Which I like to show y'all. Shout out to my guy Amber Valley on Twitter.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is pure Photoshop.
Come on, dog. This is Photoshop.
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore of goons.
Mount Buttmore is nuts. Mount Buttmore is crazy.
Kinky, but real.
No, it's like true to his heart.
Yeah. By the way, horny nigga my guy is. Horny nigga, but this is real shit. Yo. It was made with love.
Yeah.
You got this one right here, which I respect because I could tell this one was made in Photoshop because I've used these exact pictures and thumbnails.
Right.
I've used these same exact pictures and thumbnails.
Yeah, those are the default images. Yeah, AI ain't make those. This is straight from Google.
Come on, man. Which I do kind of want to talk about this one in a second, but we can come back to that.
Okay.
And then you got this one. I think which is the worst of them all. But yeah, no, your memes should be shitty.
Can I be honest with you? This was going to be our thumbnail today.
Yeah. We almost made this. We almost made this exact thumbnail, but with our face.
Yeah. Which... What a interesting. This I actually like. This is an interesting one because putting Little Big Planet on there is definitely a choice. That's definitely a choice.
I think it's just a Sony games. A Sony PlayStation.
Yeah, but like the last there's Little Big Planet was just a PSP game or a PS Vita game, wasn't it?
No, it
was that in PS3 too?
It was on console, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought because I had a PSP, so I remember seeing that.
No, it was on console.
There's a couple. I forget. There was like a PSP or PS Vita exclusive. Am I tripping?
It might have been. I don't remember off the top of my head.
But also, I Little Big Planet will be the only one I'm like, I don't know. I think there's other. I'll put fucking Infamous on that shit before I put that.
But these are real good.
Yeah.
Mom and pop, locally sourced.
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore images. Just before I move on, and we could talk about that one I'm gonna go back to.
Yeah.
I I don't like. I've said it before. I don't like the future of memes and future images being so high quality because part of the fun of a meme is how shittily it's made.
I agree.
Part of the fun of a good meme is that it's so poorly edited that adds to the comedy. I saw this one earlier today. Hold on, I want to show y'all this shit.
Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah.
Me trying to tell bro there's a beer behind him, but it's a Stone Age.
Yeah. Just yeah. Yo, the man behind it is awful.
That adds to the comedy.
I agree for sure.
Memes are better when they're shittily made. Memes are better when you can tell somebody fucking open up CapCut or Canva and try to put this shit together to get clicks because that's real. That's real deal engagement for me. I don't like you niggas who lack imagination and y'all just type it in fucking ChatGPT to get fire images. No, bro.
Crazy.
That's not the essence of comedy. That's not the essence of memes. That's not the essence of engagement bait. What happened to fucking farm to table engagement bait? What happened to it?
I don't know. It is unethical shit going on. I'm not gonna lie.
It's unethical hoops.
Yeah, I will say I will say it. I think because I'm thinking about when people use, or at least in my opinion, when I see like AI memes, I immediately look like, oh God. But it just has to be like, if you are gonna do it, for the only ones I've seen work are the ones that are like undeniably funny. Like there have been some that are like just undeniably funny, but those are rare because usually the people that are making AI memes are not funny.
Yes.
You know, so because
the lack of imagination.
Yeah. So if you're able to do some sort of like the prompt you use or something like that, or like use it in an interesting way. Like for example, I know TikTok there's some like voiceover AI like sounds on TikTok that are funny as shit because it's very robotic and they're just saying something. They're saying something stupid. Those memes usually I feel like work on TikTok. I'm trying to think of like the really dumb ones. Oh, the Young Thug one. That when he like throws up the deuces, how they made that into like different versions of it. I like that one personally.
Or like I was trying to find a tweet I liked, but I can't find it. Or like when people fucking put like pops over like highlights of like NBA players, like that shit, because it's shittily made. Like that still adds to the essence of it. Like
there's lore to it. Obviously,
it's awful rotoscoping that's happening.
It's awful, bro.
These is good memes, bro.
That's a good point. So go back to your point. Yeah, it just has to be like a little shitty.
It gotta be a little shitty, bro. We nobody wants pristine memes.
I agree.
I don't. This is not HBO, bro. I do not need prestige memes, bro.
Yeah.
I do not need prestige.
Prestige memes might just become a whole category of like memes. I might keep an eye out for that because I think you might be cooking. I think there might be like overly. Actually, I mean, prestige memes. I think would be. Man, it's so hard not to say her
Damn,
name.
your cat scratched the shit out you.
You said what?
Cat scratched the shit out you. Honest, beat you the fuck up. Damn,
fuck me up.
Y'all can't see it, but
you can see a little bit. It's like a red like line.
Damn, what the fuck you do to Onyx?
I don't know. He like when he playing around, he gets too excited, and I haven't cut his nails. I gotta cut his nails.
You gotta cut his nails.
That's all it is.
Cause he beat you the fuck. You lost,
bro. I get mad, bro. I get vengeful.
Okay, what you don't feed your cat? What's up, bro? What you doing? No, I'm talking about what you.
No, I don't.
What you doing to that cat when?
Okay,
like,
if I'm being completely honest, you know, like let's say I like push his head down a little bit.
We know. Hold on, wait. You doing like animal abuse?
Yeah. It's like light.
No,
I just kind of just put it down a little.
Show me again.
Like let's say his face, I do like that.
Do you hold it down?
No longer than a second, maybe. I'll be like,
that was like two.
This is a second, bro.
That was like two.
Like one Mississippi. You know what I'm saying?
But Mississippi's a whole nother second.
No, one Mississippi is just 1 second.
One
Mississippi.
Two.
Whoa, that went quick. How the fuck? That was a quick ass 2 seconds.
1, 2, 3. I get the 4 fast too. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can add numbers to it.
I mean, listen, but it's just, you know, there's no abuse going on.
Yeah, but you fighting a cat.
I get mad, bro.
Yeah, but that's not crazy to you.
You don't get mad
with my cat? I never got mad at cat.
Just generally though.
No, I get mad.
Yeah.
But like I keep it like you mean I keep it together. You need to keep that shit together.
I do.
I kill your whole.
Oh shit. Okay. No. Yes. But it'd be sometimes. I'm getting better, but it's like because sometimes I'm like
That's recent. I just saw you.
Yeah, it's definitely recent. But here's the thing. Sometimes I deserve it.
Wait, time out. Wait, no. You sound like now you sound like a victim.
No.
sound
Let
like
me
a
tell you
victim.
why. Let me tell you why. Because
Okay.
I be playing with them.
Okay.
So like I be doing like this.
Baby, don't know. Eat for the Mike Vick of the cat world. No, for shit.
What do you mean? I only have one cat.
I mean, it don't matter. It's not like you Mike Vick in them cats.
I'm not, bro. But like sometimes I do deserve to get scratched with it. Cause like, cause he be meowing and clearly he wants to play around. He be an active cat sometimes, which is weird.
Yeah.
Reminds me of a dog, which dogs is like to me a little. We don't gotta get into
Like
it. But
needy animals.
like kind of dumb.
Oh.
I gotta look at them. I think they are lesser.
Tell me, for.
No, I'm not.
Tell me.
No. There's something.
Nah, just tell me.
God.
You backed yourself into the corner with that first statement. Lesser?
Lesser than cats, certainly.
In what way?
I think.
Mm-hmm. Tell me.
No, so okay, listen to me. Okay, so
Don't say listen.
you ever see a dog drool?
No, yeah. Dogs be drooling.
It's
What you
something.
saying about that? What you saying about dogs though when they drool? What you saying about them? Like, what's the statement you making about like what's the concrete thing you playing with flagging about dogs right now?
No, I don't. I emotionally the most
Emotionally.
No, like, I'm just saying like emotionally, they're some of the most intelligent beings for sure.
Okay.
Books?
Books?
It's just
You about to say, but when it comes to books, you think cats reading Marx?
no. I'm just saying like I don't know. Something about the drooling. It's just I can't get with it, bro. Because it's like it makes me like, why are you drooling, bro?
I think
Wipe your lips.
okay.
Like what the fuck what are we doing, bro?
Wipe your lips, not crazy.
They drooling. Why they drooling all over? Control your drool, bro.
You know what I never asked you, bro? Is math different inside of DR? Like when you came over here, did you have to learn math differently?
Math? That's a good question. Weirdly enough, I don't remember
early. You came over pretty early. That's what too.
I was 11, so I don't know how much math you get into. Like,
Not really equations yet.
yeah,
You
so
would have came over later, but fuck for you.
probably because it's like, the X would have had a like John over it or something.
Yeah,
It
a
would have
John.
like the little like the tilde as they call it.
I don't know about the tilde.
You don't know about this? It's like how N. This is Spanish N.
Oh, you said
Like that John, bro.
but the X had a tilde on it
Like-
inside,
like this-
inside equation.
Like in the X, maybe I don't know. I don't know how they get down. I wasn't there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I don't. I don't.
Okay.
I don't necessarily know, but
Yeah. No.
but shout out to Cat. I was saying like sometimes I'll be playing around with them, so that's the problem.
By the way, this is the first time we looked at real chat in about
Yeah, y'all been here.
20 minutes.
Y'all didn't leave. That's how I know y'all be saying some bullshit, bro. Y'all be talking amongst yourselves, bro. We ain't seen none y'all said for like 20 minutes.
Not a damn thing, bro.
And like, yo,
By the way, I don't feel like
maybe
I'm
not
missing
bullshit. They probably were kicking my back in.
Probably,
Yeah, but if we got a questionable portfolio, what the fuck does that mean?
Questionable for you, not crazy.
Who is for? Let's deep it.
Let's
What?
deep it is. That's not
Like meet the Polancos. Like, is that what you're trying to get at? Like,
who said that? Taylor.
yeah.
Yeah, come on. Suck
Jorge-
my dick. What's up?
Whoa.
This mad racist. What's racist?
How's it? What?
No, you was being racist for sure.
Against what? Dogs?
Yeah.
I don't hate
horrible
dogs.
hairline, to be honest. You look, you know what I'm saying?
Whoa. Who that? Who the fuck said that?
No, it's cool.
Yeah, no. Right back.
Now,
Anyways.
that is, see, look, y'all be mean.
Yeah. Well, what is that? We don't really got to tolerate that.
I don't have to tolerate it. I just want to read it.
Realistically, yeah.
I just want to read it. We just pod live. We just pod live. By the way, I truly only need to read chat when I'm by myself. Because when I'm by myself, I be needing people to feed my energy.
Sure, yeah.
But no, for now, I could just,
Yeah, man.
pretend what y'all saying about us.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh yeah, no facts. Anyways.
I know what they're saying to this take. And they're saying the exact opposite.
Yeah, right. We think. I thought they was agreeing with me on the dog take.
No, I could told you that. Cause you went Rosinus about it. You went. It was crazy how you gave it up. He was like, "Yo, we should bomb hospitals full of
Nah, bro. I saw a dog today walking with his owner, and I did think it was.
W don't know.
Yo, he doing bits with the dono.
Nah, I
bro.
appreciate you, Piz. I fuck with you.
W
Piz.
headline facts, but also 269. Why that price?
No, it don't matter. I read it.
You did listen, and that
read it.
You do. We were not reading anything else really. So.
Yeah, cause y'all being meanies.
And that was somebody I didn't even recognize, by the way. That was a
it's a fucking let's keep it a buck fan.
yeah.
By the way, look how they leave a chat.
Yeah.
First of all, let's keep it a buck. Don't read no chats until the super chats.
That's facts.
We being nice reading some chats.
That's all I'm saying, man.
Yeah, I mean, I want to read chat, but like y'all,
Listen, it's up to y'all,
be
man.
nice.
Y'all gotta
nice
rank.
and respectful. Cause that's up my hairline, bro. That's me.
Yeah, W
Y'all
hairline.
know- come on. Y'all know I was bald a few months ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, some of y'all don't, because we didn't get a lot of viewers on those videos or lives back then.
yeah. True. That's a good point.
But I was bald in November. This is like a good.
That's crazy.
I fought back from. It was a 3-1 deficit against baldness.
I agree. I think I'm looking. I don't know what the fuck. You need a cut clearly, but
I need a cut. Yeah,
but that's different than hairline.
Yeah, my cut not even my like. Do I got a big forehead? Yes. That's like you know what I mean?
Sure.
You mean it is what it is.
But I don't know. It's not like pushed back. It's just a forehead.
I will tell you this. I showed a picture of Olay of me with a bald head. She was like, "You look good with a bald head." I was like, "Stop this. Stop this." It's only 30 women saying this. None of y'all.
It is crazy. Yeah, no.
I'm stop this.
But I told you. Did you show the one with the hat?
What you mean?
Like the one you sent me, where it's like you were bald with the hat on?
I've not seen that one. Should I send that?
No, but I think that's the one that convinced you. Oh yeah, this is sauce.
You like, oh yes.
I was fucking with that one.
No, you was.
I liked with the overalls and the hat and the ball. It's a real unique look, but not like. Not,
I didn't have overalls. Though. You just imagine
oh,
overalls.
my bad. There was no. You wasn't wearing overalls.
I was wearing shorts and a hoodie. You imagine overalls. You just said, why you pitching me in overalls, my nigga? What's up? Why you pitching me in overalls?
No, I'm not saying.
Good? You good, my guy?
You first of all, you've worn overalls.
I have, but not in that pic. Why you pitching me in those overalls? You was fucking with my body in them joints?
No, but no, bro. It was just I don't know
It's
why.
not like you was fucking with my body in overalls.
Wait, hold on. One of them pictures you sent me, you was wearing overalls.
Never, bro.
You dead ass?
Well,
What about the one where you're like, where it's like,
bro, it's all the same day, bro. I didn't. That was all within 10 minutes. Not even 10 minutes. 2 minutes of each other. How long you think I take to take? You think you talking about? You talking about for it? You think I give them fits in the mirror? You think I was giving them?
No, I didn't know it was the same day. I thought I don't know why I imagined it over. That is crazy for me to throw overall in your jacket. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. You threw.
What's the last time you wore overalls?
I got them. I haven't worn them in a minute though.
Yeah. So I don't know why I just imagined that.
Yeah, bro. You threw overall on my jacket for no reason, bro. That's not crazy.
But I will say, regardless, one day you will be bald.
Yeah.
One day. Yeah. So I think it's fair. I think you can definitely. Yo, how the fuck? See, this is why we can't watch. See, this is why we can't read chat, bro.
See,
we're doing a harmless bit. Y'all talking about we want to fuck each other. What the fuck? That's the last thing I'm expecting Chad to talk about.
The last thing I want to see, that we were trying to fuck each other.
Yo, what the fuck?
That's not crazy for Chad to do.
Yeah, this one.
Nah, bro, they dicks hard. No, I'm so soft.
I'm the softest I've ever been.
I've never been soft in my life.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
All right.
I think. Listen, here's what I think. Like now we know that for talks we can just change the fan funding.
Yeah.
Because then we really won't see shit. Yeah. But in like these like in betweeners, you know what I'm saying? I'm calling this an in between.
Yeah.
You know. What? Yo, Pitts, I'm about to ban you, cuz. I don't even got editorial power in this one.
We see we talking about now, huh?
No, y'all talking about some crazy shit. I don't know.
Talking about four is the eye help, down was the sweaty farmer.
What?
Yo, why she wearing fanfic?
Yo, she doing what's that guy's name?
It's what a pad talks.
No, but that guy specifically that does the crazy books.
I don't know. Oh, Quan Mills.
Yeah, she just did a Quan Mills title.
She is doing Quan Mills.
Or this is definitely the plot of a Quan Mills drawing.
Blake, both of us are Potty Mouth. Blake.
Potty Mouth is the whole brand. Yeah.
Yeah, Potty Mouth is us. We are Potty Mouth together.
Gonna go wild. AO3. What is AO3?
I have no idea, but Blake, I feel like you're new here.
He's new for sure.
Potty Mouth is both of us. We are both Potty Mouth.
Yeah.
You are Potty Mouth. Neither of us are. Potty Mouth is not a single person. It's a belief system.
True. It is a belief system.
Yeah.
It's disruption.
Dave Blunt's out the Snippet react. You gonna get this stream taken down, and I'm gonna react to it. I'm gonna cut it out though.
Yeah, listen. First of all, Dave Blunt's
dropped the whole project today.
Did he really?
Yeah, it's called "You Can't Say That."
Oh,
So that's his meta for this album. I don't know what this snippet is.
I saw it on the timeline.
You did?
And
Okay.
I scrolled past it.
Oh, I saw. But can I send you this? Well, I don't even think. Have you heard the new Kanye snippet
No.
for his upcoming song?
Hold on. Stop. Diamond. But an
what?
overall scrape. No. Hold on. First of all, Chad. Before we go on, let me tell you.
No, it's y'all thinking of. Come on, man. We gotta relax.
Because look at what they saying on there. Bro.
No, that's not.
Bro.
You might gotta find a pick now. You probably got a sauced up like overall pick because you can't let them talk like this. It's not
crazy, bro. This not crazy. How they
I've never seen a tight overall. First of all,
that's what I'm saying, bro.
I've never seen somebody wear a tight overall. That's crazy,
bro. His overall tight as shit, bro. Then I'm zooming. It's all plus, right?
It's Control Alt, I believe.
Oh yeah, wait.
Try Control Alt.
There you
There we go. But now the picture don't go though.
No, it's cool. But now we can move over here.
Yeah.
This what they saying I'm doing, bro.
That's
not crazy.
We already saw your nipples, Dom.
Yeah, I show my nipples right now for $200. Wallahi. Taylor. I know you want to see them, freak ass.
Yeah, yeah, facts.
Freaky ass T Dizzle want to see my nips.
Somebody
Yeah.
said don't zoom, bro. Listen, you gotta see it. If we're seeing it,
bro.
you gotta see it too.
That's what niggas saying I was getting off, bro.
No, you're not getting that off.
No, bro. It was mad clothes underneath that joint, bro. I had a hoodie on, all that, bro. It was different, bro.
Well, this from March 18th, though.
Huh?
This from March 18th.
It is.
Is there like a new
Let
John?
me check latest.
Okay.
Yay featuring Dave Blunt's White Girl snippet.
Illegal block.
These white hoes, good girls, I don't like those. White bitch trying to talk back, bitch, don't you know that I fight hoes? You was confusing me, I know that you're using me. This is a manipulation shit, but I'ma just go and keep taking.
What was the last thing he said? They said donkey?
This nigga said this is a manipulation ship. Not gonna lie, kind of.
Stop! See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Somehow he always.
Not gonna lie, bro. Come on.
I am shocked nobody's ever used that before.
Manipulation shit was right there for everybody.
How has nobody done that one before?
Manipulation. By the way, Taylor, $200 see my nipples. I know my worth. Secondly, manipulation shit.
It is fine. It's I can't lie. He didn't say nothing anti-Semitic in this.
No, he didn't. There was nothing.
He's just talking about fucking white hoes, which is like, if that's what we gotta settle for with Kanye,
we already know he fuck white hoes.
Illegal block.
These white hoes, good girls, I don't like those. White
I like the flow too.
Illegal block.
Well, okay.
I know that you're using me. This is a manipulation shit, but I'ma just go and keep taping it. Sometimes
I don't know what that last line is.
I thought he said donkey. Also, he's talking about beating hoes, which is again DV.
You get me?
Not as bad as anti-Semitism and Nazism.
Your channel's
Here we go. Money talk.
Shout out to my racist white boy, yo. They be kicking me back in, but I'm gonna salute you every time because you my guy in real life. You know what I mean? Somebody in this chat right now gonna be like, yo, Dom is with the white. He's with the white Republicans.
Yeah.
Whole time he's Canadian. It's a different political system.
Oh, that's funny as shit.
It's my guy. It's my guy. He's my guy in real life, yo.
Hey man, listen, y'all don't know what real friendship is like.
Yeah, no. Sometimes you gotta stick by your guy when he racist. Not really.
No, really, no. You gotta kick his back in.
You gotta kick his back in publicly, but behind closed doors, be like, yo, bro, you drawn.
Yeah, you drawn. Well, kick his back in both times, I guess.
Yeah, both times to his face, I'm kicking his back.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
too.
you gotta kick his
but
back
on the
in.
net, I'm going stupid.
Yeah. Bro, this is Snippet. I don't know if I'll be able to find this shit. I thought I saved it, but I think it's been erased from the internet. Yeah, and I can't even find it on TikTok because it's a snippet for a song called Heil Hitler. I tried typing that into TikTok and they said, call this
First
number.
of all, Piz just sent me the whole white chick song.
Oh, the whole song is out. Okay.
Yeah, by the way, I'm cutting all this out of the VOD. So if you're watching this on the VOD, all this is getting cut out on the VOD.
Yeah.
So I put this down on the timestamp.
So they said Dom even made fun of my fridge. Listen, I can't. Shit's probably atrocious.
I did. Just let you know, the VOD watchers, all this is getting cut out. All this is gonna be muted.
Yeah.
Let you know now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What did you just?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You are now listening.
Oh, okay. Yo, this and Kane on a song with Kanye is crazy.
Talk about we heard this beat already. We
heard this part. Yeah, we heard his verse.
Kanye just put a new beat on.
Or Kanye took, because it says it's a Ye song featuring Dave Blunt. So I think Kanye just
Okay.
that shit to me, fat boy.
Got an illegal immigrant doing my dishes. Got an illegal immigrant cleaning my house. And when the job's done, I'ma call ICE, I'ma slime them out. And my double cup real dirty like David Brown. And your main bitch wanna fuck me cause I'm famous now. Know some young niggas that starving in Section A. And my black bitch went to trade school to be a CNA.
Okay.
And my white bitch go to Starbucks like every day.
Okay.
And she told me back in high school she would slit her wrist. So it don't matter how I treat her, just don't let me hit. And she told me that her pronouns was they/them. Bitch, you was confusing me. I don't really know what that means. I really don't know what you're talking about. She keep trying to talk on my dick and I'm
That sound like AI.
It does sound like AI.
That sound like
Absolutely.
AI.
Absolutely.
out. Keep trying to talk when my mouth is full. My mama, she
Yeah,
trying to
definitely
talk
AI.
It's AI, yeah.
Absolutely AI.
I try to hit. I'm not trying AI yet.
Yeah. But the other part didn't sound like AI. The part of the Snippet that we heard before that didn't sound like AI. So I don't know what's going on.
Shit, we agree it's a piece of shit. We agree.
God, I don't know how to talk about Dave Blunt's and his music.
Here's the
What
thing.
would be not the piece of shit version of that?
Here's the funny thing about Dave Blunts. I think Dave Blunts have been cold. I think Dave Blunts is just Dave Blunts is like your typical edgelord, or not. I would call him an edgelord because I don't think he takes anything serious enough for it to be political.
Oh yeah, no. I don't think he has any.
But those same sentiments are being co-opted by Kanye, who makes everything political. Now Dave Blunt saying that's a date because of Kanye is like it's a bad job.
I don't. You know, like I guess that's true. It's like at what point does meme rap not stop being meme rap? Yeah.
Yeah,
I think this is where Dave Blunt is finding himself at. It's like I think it's at a certain point, because by the way, they posted out of or I guess it wasn't out of context, but I saw again because I be on Reddit and you know I'm not following the Joe Rogan subreddit, but it be suggesting me subreddits, and it suggested me a Joe Rogan subreddit post, and the caption was like, "I can't believe we live in a society where this is happening." It is footage of Dave Blunt's playing the Kanye World War III song at his live show. People were like, "Oh my god, isn't this the most insane shit?" They have zero context. This is a fucking meme rapper. Yeah. But if you don't know the context, that looks crazy.
Using Reddit so y'all gotta know 4 is a big Reddit user.
First of all, it's 2025.
Get on his ass.
What the fuck? What world? Also, you was just defending pedophilia 10 chats ago. What the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about? HUR? What the fuck?
Hold on, Matt Fat. Hold on. Let me.
Yeah, come on, back me up, bro.
Hold on. I got you.
Give me some shit, yeah.
I got you.
Pause,
bro.
I guess, or no dish.
No,
but...
fuck that. Fuck all pauses, bro.
Yeah, no, he was going crazy. He was going crazy, bro. It's like, oh yeah, Petty was talking about fuck hoes on Reddit. Listen, it's all about the tools and how you use them.
Yeah, bro. Listen,
it's
bro.
not about like, yeah. Also, by the way, I'm not litigating my whole stance on Reddit. I'll get to it when I get to it, but I'm saying like there is a philosophy behind it. I'm not just like openly enjoying white spaces. I'm studying them. I need to know what these whites be up to, yo. How you gonna know the enemy if you don't study the enemy type shit, bro? It's death to all white people.
Well, hold on. All right.
My bad. Went too crazy?
No, I'm with you though.
Okay. Oh, my bad.
No, I'm with you, but like, you know what I mean? Let's, you know what I mean? Inside talks.
Okay.
But look, I give you one of these. We can't hear it.
Yeah, y'all heard it.
Though.
Yeah, y'all heard it. My bad. I went too crazy.
No, fuck it, bro.
No, my bad.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. All white boys.
Yeah. Dirt and tab is shot. You know, it is what it is. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they talk about you too.
Oh shit.
You can't say pause. They just put you on a homoerotic relationship. What was they? Where is this coming through at?
It's Zoom.
Hold on, let me make sure it's coming
We're
through.
not connected to Zoom, so
Make sure it's coming through. I don't think they hear it at all.
Yo, y'all just pretending to hear sounds? What's going on,
bro.
yo? That was just fake vibing?
Y'all fake vibing to these drops I'm dropping?
Yeah.
Y'all fake.
Y'all don't hear these drops at all?
Y'all don't hear these drops. Not one
We don't
bit.
hear shit. Oh, now you tell us.
Bro, I've been dropping drops this whole time. Hold on, let me make sure.
You muted it?
Output.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Um,
And muted, I guess, too. I don't know.
is it muted?
It's not muted.
No, we talking in this, yo. Hold on.
But it's somebody else, I guess.
Yeah. Hold on, let me see. Can we hear it now?
Yep. I don't know how we're going to do it where you can hear us. There we go. I heard that.
There we
Yeah,
go.
I heard that. Yeah,
There we
I heard
go.
that. They heard that. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I mean, get my drops in, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all these white boys getting exiled.
Be quiet for
Yo,
exile.
what Michael Konsistency talking about? Y'all want to reach chat now? Stay over there. It's crazy.
Fuck my body.
Yeah. What? Wait. Fuck Michael's body is what FMB
Fuck
stands
his
for.
body. Yeah, fuck his
Fuck
body.
Michael's body.
Yeah. Fuck my FNB. Fuck my
Yeah, fuck
body.
Michael's body. That's what that is.
Fuck my body.
How did I say that, man? I would never understand.
That's a little spicy picante. Ooh.
I don't know why I did that, bro.
No.
Yo, that's crazy.
That's not crazy to you to do your own sound effects.
Yeah, it's called mirroring.
You marry yourself.
I be doing that. You ever? Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
No bullshit.
Yeah.
I be doing that.
You be married.
I've watched videos where I'm in it, and when I'm smiling in the video, I start smiling.
You know, by the way, sometimes when I watch videos that make me smile, I get mad at myself.
I mean, why?
I'm like, I'm fucking shit. Yeah.
Well, because you don't like. I guess it's the feeling of like manipulate or
I'm
something.
like, yeah, no, why? Yo, why this nigga make me smile, yo? The fuck?
That shit wasn't even that sweet.
Shit wasn't even that cool, bro. Fuck
Yeah.
out of here, bro.
Fuck my body.
Oh shit, man.
Shit did not hit like that. I don't know why I'm cheesing the way I'm cheesing.
Can you think of an example? Do you know what did it?
I was watching what was I watching the other day? I was watching one of the videos where the guy walk into the restaurant and he'd be like, hey, can I order a pizza? And he'd be like, and he make the pizza, all right. He'd be like, all right, can I get 30 of them?
Yeah.
He'd be like, no, I want to feed the homeless. And then in the shop want to be like, nah, man, I really appreciate what you do, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's humanity.
You get mad at humanity.
No, I be feeling fake to humanity. Like, yo, he giving food to the homeless.
But you smile, but then you don't like that you smile.
No, but then I remember, yo, cuz doing this for
a white
content,
neighborhood. Oh,
for
my bad.
content.
Yeah,
Then I gotta
yeah.
go.
Fuck my body.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're saying.
I gotta say, fuck my body.
yo, fuck my body. Yeah,
It's like what I'm doing while I'm smiling, bro. My body working against me inside these moments.
Yo, my body don't ask me for consent before I smile. That's a good point.
How come we don't make the body ask for consent to do those things?
Like I be laughing and smiling. I never be wanting to do that sometimes.
Bro, it's involuntary.
Like yawning.
Boners.
Yeah, yo, it be mad shit. Yo, and that makes me uncomfortable.
Boners.
Getting an answer like one that I'm not expecting. Like imagine I get a boner right now. That would be awkward.
You get a boner right now, we end the stream.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying too.
But don't put like I don't know, fine shit in screen or something.
Just pictures of fine shit get you there.
Not really, to be honest.
I'm gonna say pictures of fine shit get you rolling.
Haley Seinfeld was doing some freaky shit. Listen, and I don't even like milk, but in this movie, ultimately, I think Ryan Coogler came to the right stance when it comes to snow bunnies. And that is like a funny subplot. There's two funny subplots in the movie where it's like one is like, do not trust snow bunnies. Like it's a very fun, and then another one's like, there was a moment where I thought the movie was about white rappers. If you watch the movie, you'll understand why. But I'm like, wait, is this just like a movie about like letting white rappers into hip hop? It was very funny. But I'm just saying, I don't want to get a boner against my consent. Is my point.
Yeah, no, bro. Don't give me boners I don't want.
It's not.
Down shout out Lil Tecca. You said you let Lil Tecca in chat, and I repeated it.
Nothing. Never mind. Yeah, no. I was about to go crazy.
She said that, not me, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah, why is she throwing that on you?
Yeah, she tried to act like I was just like,
you were just a mouthpiece for it. Pause. Like, or
Whoa.
no pause. There ain't no pause.
the mouthpiece is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I respect the.
You never been a mouthpiece?
No, I've been many women.
Yeah.
No, wallahi.
No, facts.
Well, I heard when you said it. No, fuck out of
Why
it.
she can't? Yo,
Nah, yo.
What's up, Taylor?
Nah, go crazy.
Taylor.
That's not crazy. Yo, she said you go crazy for it.
What?
No, go crazy on it.
Don't what? Yo, what's Taylor on, man? Fuck my body. What the fuck Taylor doing, bro?
Why can't I repeat it?
That's what we do. We read chat. Unless we're trying to actively ignore chat. We could go back to that.
We go back to not reading chat.
Yeah, then
you like Philly Swain's younger brother.
Philly Swain? Who is that? The novelist. What? All right, I want to ask. Yeah, it was deleted. I don't know who that is.
Don't tell me I look like niggas.
Do you know who that is?
Don't say I look like nobody.
Oh, okay, guys.
Never say I look like anybody.
Okay, good.
Don't
John.
say I look like
and then don't tell me to look him up because it's not gonna be good.
You don't tell me I look like somebody that say look him up, my nigga.
Yeah, that sounds like a setup. If I ever
what
heard
you doing,
one,
bro?
Yeah, no.
Be
fuck
respectful
outta
when you
here,
talk about my opinion.
That's crazy.
Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money.
Oi got his Malfoy busting like a Draco.
We did that bit for you.
Where you get that part? No, I'm
okay.
I'm introducing the bit to a new audience.
Okay, my fault.
You know, I'm updating it for the new stream audience. Every time Ford talk,
First of all, he didn't call you Ford, by the way.
I don't.
That's
I've retrained my brain.
no.
When I see that name, that's my dad name.
Niggas dead
That's
naming
my
you.
dad name, bro.
Yo, all right.
Yo, you will know me in real life, cuz you can't call me that. That's you dead naming me right
That's
now.
not crazy. He called you Ladio though.
Who's that?
That's nuts.
Yo, that person exists outside of this room.
Yeah, as soon as we walk out the liminal space.
Yeah, exactly. We in the liminal space. I don't know who that is. I don't know why Chubbs feels so comfortable to call me that, but we can go back to ignoring chat. We can.
Dead name is insane. Y'all dead name him.
Yo, like, do we? Yo,
Y'all
is it
dead
about
name me?
They don't.
No.
Because they know not to.
Yeah, out in stream.
I'm
Don't say
just-
liminal,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, don't say liminal.
Taylor, you fine shit and you funny. Yo, why John trying to flirt with Taylor?
I'm not gonna lie, he was getting some crazy shit off of my live stream too.
What he said?
With Lindsay.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
John.
But it was freaky though, because like I think DL, don't ask how we got here, but DL was talking about like I'll eat his ass.
John's ass?
No. I think we were watching a trailer for something that I forget, it was a movie. Oh, Pedro Pascal. Fantastic. We're watching the Fantastic Four
He
trailer.
by though, so I'm with it. Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, so I got that. That's not the bad part.
I'm not eating, but I feel him.
Yeah, I'm not. That's not the crazy part. The part was that like DL was like, "Yeah, I'm eating his ass for sure." Then Lindsay was like, "Yeah, facts, DL." So I was like, "Whoa, okay." So you agree? But then she tried to be like, "No, I was agreeing with something else." He said, "I'm like, no, it's Lamborghini."
They about to tag team the butthole.
Seemingly so, yeah. But it's like then she became Lamborghini Lindsay. That's her nickname now.
Fire.
But then John,
I wish she was talking about that because that's what I'm referring to her as Lamborghini Lens from now on.
It's a great
Double L.
nickname. Yeah, double L. Yeah.
No, she double L.
Yeah, for sure. But John was some freaky shit. Be like, yo, how you gonna eat his ass?
Wait, what?
He did, bro.
He
was
wanted
getting some
details?
nasty- yeah, he wanted details. And I'm like, yo, you getting some nasty shit off.
You can't ask for details on a butt.
That's
on a butt licking.
Yeah, I don't know. That was his route. I don't know why that was his route, but that was his route. And I'm like, all right, listen, you know. And then I called him out once. He kept doing it, but then I stopped myself from calling him out. And I'm gonna expose you, John. She was like, you know what the fuck going on. He texted me that.
Wait, he texted?
He texted me, you know what the fuck going on.
You got his number?
No, it's IG.
Yeah,
my bad. I'm sorry. I feel like that's a like generational thing.
Yeah, you know, when niggas say they text you, I'm like, oh, you know me?
Yeah, no. He didn't text my number. He just
He
an
DM'd
IG.
you. Yeah.
My point is, he a freaky nasty. What's the hat? Yeah, that hat. He's a freaky nasty horny bad man.
You said it all wrong.
All out of order.
Yeah, freaky nasty horny nasty bad man.
I don't know what order that was.
It's horny nasty bad man.
Yeah.
You had it freaky too, honestly. You added extra additive. You say freaky, horny, nasty, bad man.
I did add a freaky. That's
You
crazy.
just added extra additive to it.
Because he was too freaky.
You know one thing? If Cuz is freaky enough, he do get an extra additive. I don't disagree with that.
Yeah, fact. The freaky, horny, nasty Batman for sure.
Because some niggas don't just be horny nasty, they be freaky, horny nasty.
Freaky, horny. Yeah, exactly.
Now I'm not gonna lie, but if you find shit, then you sexy, freaky, horny, nasty, bad.
Sexy, freaky, horny, nasty, bad shit.
Yeah.
Bad
Shit. Fine shit.
Fine.
No, sexy, freaky, horny, nasty, bad shit.
Bad shit.
Bad shit. Because you could be some bad shit and be sexy, freaky, horny, nasty. Now I'm doubling down on
Wait, hold on. Wait. Sexy, freaky, horny, nasty, bad shit.
I'm doubling down on how attractive they are because I'm doubling down on how freaky they are.
Yeah, right.
It's double trouble, bro.
I like us calling like, you know what? I'm taking that. Whenever I see fine shit, I'm sliding on DMs being like, yo, you a sexy, freaky, horny, nasty, bad shit.
Too many words in DMs. Too many words. Too many words.
I can't get that off, bro.
Nah.
No?
First of all, hey, Lamborghini Lee's in chat. Lamborghini Lee's in chat.
Yo, why we talking about why we talking about freaky, horny, nasty, bad shit, and then here come the freakiest of them all.
I'm just saying, Lamborghini Lee's hop in chat.
Appeared out of nowhere.
Taylor, stop playing with me talking about diamonds for double trouble. That's not crazy.
What is you implying?
She not crazy.
What is it?
I'm trying to tell you, Taylor try to get some freaky, nasty, horny, nasty, bad shit off.
Yo, Taylor might be the freakiest for sure.
Nah, bro, she wanted, both in.
Yo, she said double trouble, yo.
Yeah, she said double trouble.
I don't know what she on,
Taylor
yo.
trying to get double stuff.
Yo, I gotta get fucking big sips for Friday streams.
Do you?
Yeah. I gotta start buying them because I don't like taking yours anymore.
It's fine.
I gotta buy them.
It makes you silly. You feel?
I get looser. You know.
Don't tell me you get looser.
I'm just saying. You know, I don't mean like.
But not because like we already find like homosexual.
That's true. Well, yeah. I mean, but the double trouble.
By the way, I'm not gonna lie. The only thing that's stopping us from being a homosexual couple is sex.
Yeah, we spend way too much time. That's a good point.
The only thing that's stopping us from
it's our sexual orientation.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's stopping.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Like if we made out once, we're homosexual. Like we spend enough time together to be homosexual. Right now, 4 knees are touching. And
they are. Yeah.
And neither of us.
At a certain point, I gave up. By the way. I don't like being like, yo, it's too weird. Because it's like, bro, what I'm doing, bro? We about to go live for 3 hours.
Yeah, bro.
What the fuck? At a certain point, our knees gonna touch, yo.
Bro, by the way, nobody can see our knees.
No, yeah, so the only reason they know is you, which also won't help.
Yeah, I mean, so we just doing that for appearances.
Yeah, asexual. I'm like, yo. Also, earlier she said sit tight, which was crazy to me.
Whoa.
Look, right there. Yeah, I don't know why she said that. Yo, striking vipers is crazy.
Everybody, so I told you I started a stream with everybody is bitchless and we are forming parasocial relationships with each other.
Facts. That's what. Yeah. Shout out to Tina B.
Pussy's cam 4 and down. Pussy's at a pod.
Oh, Pussy's cam. Okay, that's funny.
Yeah.
There's that's a crazy cam. First of all,
we not buying second camera for footsies.
Just for no.
That's crazy. That's not nuts.
If a second camera would go to like a different angle,
yeah.
I mean, but like a
you made back shot. The back shot angle. We put the camera
that's
right here.
What would that's actually a really funny idea.
It's so funny.
Because why? Well, that would be such a weird angle.
Did you see it just in the shot all the time?
Yeah.
And then it's just like, yo, what's that cam back there? Donate $100. You find out.
Yeah, it's like
you back shots for $100.
By the way, that's some like innovative streaming shit. Like you unlock angles based on how much you donate. That's some. That by the way, I've been seeing. I think on the Discord somebody threw a video in there about. I think one of the AMP members. I forgot. I think it was Chris.
He said he can.
Or Davis. I forget who it was. It was like it was. Did I see cam video? We did, yeah. Getting on this content shit, man.
You posted it. We saw it.
Yeah, bro. The stream was you donate. No, never mind. It wasn't AMP guys. It's somebody else. Cuffham is his name. You don't get off stream. I don't get off. Like the more you donate, the longer I stay on the treadmill. And like somehow activated with like every time they would donate. I don't know if it would go faster or would add time to the treadmill.
I guess to encourage working out. So I've been seeing a lot of like innovative like ways to use streaming. You're gonna do it with cooking, of course. It's gonna be like donate this, I'll add this certain spice to it.
No, I would not. Don't tell them that.
Yeah.
Don't tell them that. Do not tell them that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. It's gonna be me. Hey y'all, here's what I'm doing right now.
I'm about to cook. Yo, that would be probably one of the coolest. That shit would be mad, just like ASMR a little bit. Just cooking, just like the sounds.
I'm about to julienne this onion real quick.
Yeah. You would use that same. You probably would do like a sexy voice, which is crazy.
Wait.
Because you're gonna be cooking like, yo, today we're doing the julienne offs. We're doing the julienne.
You got a sexy
oranges.
voice?
You're putting on a sexy voice. We all have a sexy voice.
I don't. My voice is my voice.
No, this guy. Yo, I've heard it. He's put it on the phone before. I've heard it.
Nah.
Yeah, I have. I've heard you talk on the phone. I for sure have heard it. Like, what are we talking about? I definitely heard it. But it's weird because it's a mix of like sleepy and like slightly uninterested. That's kind of like what the sexy voice is.
Sleepy and uninterested?
That's the sexy voice. Yo, I heard it, bro.
Yo, look, you see Kiki ass Taylor? I want
you say?
Down with an apron.
No top.
That's not.
It's what? Didn't you set the price for $200?
I told her, yeah, $200. I free the nips.
Yeah, you was doing no, bro. I just heard it. He was on the phone with, he was on the phone.
Yeah, like when you guys are talking, using your sexy voice for 4. I never did that for.
That's what I'm saying. That I heard it,
now I'm
so I know it exists.
Never.
Yo, I be blushing, bro.
Boy, you can't blush.
No, I do, bro.
No, you can't blush.
I get red, bro.
Yeah,
I get red.
I forgot you light skinned too.
Yeah, I get red. It's bad.
I don't be.
I was blushing when my dad was going on his rant. I was red as hell.
You can't say you was blushing when your dad was talking to you. What? You see what I'm saying, bro?
But you know what I'm saying? Like my face.
But that's different language, bro. Better language.
But I do be blushing. I do blush.
I don't be blushing, bro. I keep a stone face at all times.
Yeah.
Before said, sleepy and is interested. Oh, word.
Yeah, that's Yo, it really be that. Yo, word, you true?
Yeah, for real?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy, yo.
No, you don't believe that.
I'm not even hearing what they say, yo. You said what? Wow.
Yo, that's crazy.
You said who? No, that's crazy, yo.
Yeah.
I be getting that off, bro. I be give it to him, though. No diss.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Sure, I'm sure.
Whoa.
With him. Yo, fuck him for me, 5. Yeah, fuck him for me, 5. Yeah.
Fuck him for me, 5. Not crazy.
Yeah, you seen that?
I did, bro. Yeah, but no, don't call me 5. Though.
I'm just saying. That's, by the way, I like that meme. Just the nickname to whoever you told to. They just 5.
They 5.
Yeah, yo, fuck him for me, 5.
Yo, 5. Give it to her.
Yeah, yo, 5. Go crazy in her, yo.
Yo, 5. Cream pie.
Yo, yeah, fuck that over for me, 5. Yeah, facts.
Yo, 5. You fuck with CNC.
Yo, 5. Sure, a king she ain't never explored before. Yo, short some new kings, 5.
Yo, 5. Did you and her take a BDSM test to figure out you were sexually compatible, 5?
Oh shit. Safe words, 5. Safe words.
5, you got lube? You got lube on you, 5?
Yo, you know what I'm saying? What brand of lube is it, 5?
Yo, safe sex, 5. What you using, Durex, 5? You using Durex or Trojans, 5?
Yo, that's crazy. Oh shit.
That's crazy, bro.
That's hilarious. Okay. I used to make people blush easily because I'd flirt as lighthearted teasing. Okay.
Don't say you was teasing though. That's not crazy.
Yeah, teasing is it's a little kinky.
Yo, 5, she the foreplay.
That's you
Like
know.
that scat play. Yo, that
Hey
shit-
yo, what the fuck?
Oh shit.
Oh, that's the his freaky ass.
Yo, Five, she like poop.
Yo, 5, golden shower time.
Yo, Five, what your diet like? She gonna eat that shit.
Yo, 5, eat some fiber. You know what I'm saying? You need to give it to her probably. Yo. Oh shit.
Yo, Five, he voted for slavery.
Yo, what? Yo, what? Yo. I left the realm of sex entirely.
Yo, I do be kink shaming. I don't kink shame, bro.
Well, no, well, so with certain kinks,
Like what?
poop.
Yeah, I'm kink shaming.
Yeah,
poop.
yeah, for sure. It's,
No, but poop should be a kink that's shamed.
I
'Cause
agree.
it stink, bro. Like I get you like butt stuff, but just fuck it or eat it. Why you need some come
Yeah,
out?
that the scat play joint I never understood.
That's too kinky for me personally.
Is yeah, that's one I think we can safely like
Yeah.
judge. I mean, besides that, I mean, like I think that's the line. I guess that's the line.
Yo, Five, she like right play.
That's a real one.
Yo, Five, lick her toes for me.
Yo,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm also shaming feet niggas.
that
Feet niggas need to go back in the closet.
they do. They're too open about it.
Cause feet niggas been outside just running around like they Pac recently. Like feet niggas be like, no, look at her toes.
Spread
Feet
them open. It's like, yo, what we doing, bro?
First of all, feet niggas had a hoes posting their toes on the timeline with the boobs.
they doing that, but yeah.
Stop that, bro. You are paying into the lowest common denominator.
It is weird. I do think, I don't know, but I think the hoes are bought in though. That's the problem. That's why I think they can be shamed no more.
Now I appreciate listen, I get why the husbands fuck with the feet niggas.
Yeah.
Cause the women do take time on their feet.
That's true. They make their pedicures.
You mean to get pedicures, they make sure their toes look good. So I understand why that happens. But also stop.
I agree. It's just gonna be hard now to put them back in the closet because they're just posting pics of themselves. Look what I seen my man, y'all, and it's like the same thing you're saying.
Exactly. Listen, young ladies. If your man likes feet, he'll get fucked by a tentacle. And I'm not trying to kink shame him, but you got to be prepared for that. Like, if your man like feet, there's a world of kinks that I don't know if you prepared for because you think it's just you think
It
you
don't
gonna have
stop
a-
there.
It don't stop at feet. These ain't regular kinks. It ain't boobs or chests, or like or butt or like legs. We talking about toes.
Yeah.
We talking about like toes. Like it's so unsexual of like a extremity.
I agree.
Like I get boob niggas. I get butt niggas. I get thigh niggas.
Yeah.
I get all that.
Ear.
Whoa. No.
Like licking the ear. I'm not saying fucking the ear.
No, but you like, oh, she got a good ear?
No. I'm saying like arousal through ear play. That's kind of what I'm talking
That's
about.
foreplay, gang.
Okay, that's fair.
foreplay.
Okay.
But like if he like feet, he like some shit.
Yo, he likes penis.
And I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
It's just kind of the reality of the
But you
situation.
got to be open to that.
I think, that's just the
And y'all be homophobic nowadays, ladies. So you got to open your mind up to your man being bisexual.
This is not even.
I'm not gonna lie. All feet niggas is bisexual. I said it. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I think that's cool. And I'm not shaming them for being bisexual. I'm shaming them for liking feet.
Yeah.
Two different ideas.
Yeah.
Ideas separate from each other.
That's true.
You could be bisexual, but feet-wise on the line.
No, I think that's a fair thing to throw on people with feet.
Yeah, no, bro.
What is
Why
it?
you like toes?
Yeah, I think it's. I don't
I'm
think
not
it's a
gonna lie.
part
If
of
he like feet, he a pedophile. I said it.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, we got there.
Let's
yeah.
turn it up.
We got there. I mean, I was waiting for it to happen. You know.
Yeah, I mean, because
I think because now it's time to.
bisexual to normalize.
Yeah,
I think bisexuals are greedy because pick one. But
Yeah.
like, I'm not judging niggas for being bisexual.
Yeah.
I'm judging you for being pedophile.
Bro,
if he like feet, he was at Diddy Freak Off.
I think you know what's crazy thing is you're not even wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
bro.
that's what's crazy about all this. And
That's
I
what
know
I'm
y'all don't want to
saying, bro.
accept this, but I think unfortunately, if you like feet, you support Israel. Like that's kind of like, and I think we've gone long enough. I think we've gone long enough. Not like talking about the problem with people that like feet.
it's like it's a whole lot of shit behind that, bro.
Bro, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck.
Yeah.
If you like feet, you're a fucking Nazi. Let's keep it a buck. Yo, you're Nazi, yo. Yo, you fuck with Hitler heavy. Like, let's keep it a beat, bro. We gotta tell the truth. We gotta tell the truth.
Bro, who you think listening to the new Kanye, bro?
Feet dudes.
It's feet dudes
It's
for
feet
sure.
dudes, bro. It's feet dudes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it's like, I don't have no ill will in my heart towards feet dudes. I'm just telling you what they're into behind the scenes.
I'm just telling. I'm just like, you know.
It's just, it's fucked up, but
I don't want that to be the case.
I would rather it not, because I would rather people enjoy their thing. Yeah.
If you like feet, you was in the studio with Kanye and Digital Nas. Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
I do be listening to the new Ye. Well, guess what? You're Nazi.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
You're Nazi like toes, bro.
Self-prescribed.
Now I will say this. There's a difference between being a free dude and being kinky. Cause sometimes during like the sex, you throw a little foot in your mouth.
Yeah.
You're not a foot dude.
Yeah.
You just nasty. You kinky as shit.
I agree. I think this is common sense. I think it's like if you're in the heat of the moment, low-key anything goes.
Yeah.
So, but it's like, but the problem is they need to see the feet to get shit going, to rev up the engine, and that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you hate Jews if you do that. So that's the thing that it's like, that's a problem. That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I hope it doesn't come across like I'm going too crazy, but
listen,
it's just the reality,
is, bro. Every feet nigga you know between shit like All Lives Matter,
bro.
Every feet nigga you know.
Yo, that's true, bro.
Every feet nigga you know was on the front line saying shit like Trayvon Martin deserved it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's who feet niggas is.
He did, bro. No,
that's who feet niggas are, bro.
That's fucked up, bro. Yo, I don't even want to talk about what feet dudes did in 2020. Like, cause it gets wicked quick, bro. It gets wicked quick, bro. Now it's getting dark, so I don't want to. I don't want to get into it too, though. I think now, because it gets upsetting, honestly, what feed dudes are doing nowadays. Yeah, feed dudes are MAGA. I mean, listen, that's to be said, yeah.
You want those? Do y'all want to know who else was this feed dude?
Who?
Kyle Rittenhouse.
That's what I'm saying.
Known foot dude, Kyle Rittenhouse.
I think yeah.
Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
You know who wasn't a foot dude? MLK.
Good point.
Just let y'all know.
Yeah, you know who else? Luigi Mangiani.
Not a foot dude.
Not a foot dude.
Not a foot dude.
So let's just let's go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. I like this. So we can.
You want to know who else is all foot dudes? Healthcare CEOs.
Yes, all of them.
Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money.
If you like feet, I know how you feel about 9/11. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's okay.
Exactly.
Good. Okay. That's as long as you said that. I mean,
Andrew Schultz is a feet lover.
Yeah. Yo, probably. I wouldn't be shocked.
No, these are who these people are.
Yeah, I think Antonio Brown is for sure a feet dude.
Antonio Brown for sure.
I think
likes feet.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think
and not just like feet, he swears by it.
Yeah,
it's different between just like liking feet, but you swear by like I gotta see her toes.
You're screaming at the mountaintops, for everybody to hear. Yeah, those people you got to really look out for. I think who else? I mean, probably Andrew Tate. No, for sure.
Andrew Tate for sure. Feet
for
niggas.
sure.
Feet niggas did 9/11. See that? You're right. That's a common misconception.
Oh.
They say it was Osama bin Laden and terrorists in the Middle East. They say that's the cover up by the American government. But truth be told, what you need to know is it was feet niggas.
Oh wow. Okay.
It was feet niggas.
Yo, I wouldn't put it past him.
And guess what? George Bush
hates feet.
He's a feet nigga.
Oh, he's a feet. Oh,
he's a foot guy. He's a foot guy. He's a foot guy.
Let me not even get started on like R. Kelly. I mean, it's just, like the feats he was into, nasty.
Children's feet.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Child sixes.
Yeah, exactly.
The child size 6.
So it's like it get way darker this time, man. It get way. yeah. Oh shit.
Oh my god. By the way, we lost like 11 people during that trip.
We went too crazy.
Look,
it's satire, y'all. Satire.
Why can't niggas? This is, by the way, this is why we didn't got the first time. We get into bits like this, and niggas be like, "Yo, what are they doing?
What are they doing? Yo, that's all fucked up and crazy, bro.
Yo, it's satire, bro.
It's fully satire. It's fully
it's fat tire. It's fat tire.
Fat tire.
Oh, fat
feet tire. That's what it was. It was feet tire.
Your feet tired because you keep looking at him, mama. Your feet demon. He a feet sucker bitch.
Yo, I mean, by the way, this is a good point. Where we going? I do want to know if chat thinks we're going too crazy.
Yeah,
and y'all should because y'all understand humor. But like,
by the way, he lost 4 more people.
Why they keep leaving, yo? B3 deleted, he retracted his own message. Were we going too crazy?
Feet sucker bitch is crazy.
Nah, it's a fine bit. Okay.
Nah, but I feel like some of y'all real PMs.
Yeah, I'm trying to see somebody. Okay.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money.
What that say about Future?
Yeah, Future do got a lot of feet bars. Yeah, that's true.
Nah.
Battle rappers be getting a lot of like defeat.
Ooh.
Defeat. They got a lot of defeat bars.
A lot of feet bars.
Yeah, and I don't really like that.
No, we could take a step further, honestly. No,
okay, B3, you're a PM.
By the way, we could take it a step further, but we're not.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, I think.
Yo, look at this for 5 minutes, but Solomon, you a PM.
Drake like feet
nah,
too?
Not far enough. Drake do like
Who's
feet.
Flavor? That's a new name. I don't even know that.
Brian Def a foot dude, but that's why he don't show his face for sure. Brian like feet.
By the way, your greatest cook of all time.
Call him Brian.
You called him Brian.
Yeah.
And you called him Brian with such confidence.
The niggas thought his name was Brian.
Everybody just thought his name was Brian.
Yeah.
His name is Brian now.
If I was bigger, people would call him Brian.
He's Brian. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Just keep calling him and don't even explain. I don't know his name.
Yeah.
Just lie. His name is Brian. You don't because you do that because you're honorable. So you'd be like, I mean, I don't know his name, but I just call him Brian. You don't even gotta say that.
Yeah.
The collective love. Yeah, facts.
They love.
Okay, so I like Blake. I think he's a new one, so he's giving us some perspective. He says sometimes Dom's pedophile bit was weird, mainly because it wasn't clear if he'd actually send the foreman. Oh, he's talking about the Tyler Lila. That's not even what we're talking about today. Just be mindful of not being a shit ass by perpetuating real stereotypes.
Okay.
I mean, that was so long ago. That's crazy.
What pedophile bit?
The Layla shit. Because he's talking about a form, so I would imagine he's talking about the Layla shit.
Oh, yeah, because I made you a pedophile that one stream.
Oh, well, you know what? Shout out to you, Blake, for setting up for me. You know what? Actually, I fuck with you, Blake. I appreciate you, like, trying to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, you guys did this bit. Yeah, you guys did this bit.
Yeah, Pitty said Ole despises feet.
Ole despises feet, for sure.
FD hates him.
FD hates feet.
Yeah, that's
what's
a
the
good
dirt
point.
or the fits about feet?
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know. He'll
We
have
don't
to
know.
defend himself, I guess.
We don't know.
I guess he'll have to defend himself.
Flacco put feet in his butt.
Yo, these streams gonna be so lit when like our words, like we're gonna have people hitting us up about it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so fun. Like y'all don't understand because this is shit that like when you get up there as a creator, you got like bigger people you talk about. They hit you up about like, yo, that wasn't cool. You said
Yeah,
that.
y'all realize we not of this. We not of them. We of y'all, and I think that's our problem.
That is our problem. Ultimately, yeah, we're definitely of our audience.
We of the people who watch us.
Yes,
like
we're in the streets. We're not in the street.
Come on, bro. That's who we is.
That's who we is, bro.
Yeah, me.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like
15-minute long Fitbit was hilarious, by the way.
I didn't even know we got. And listen, at the moment I was like, yo, y'all let us know why y'all think that we go too far. Went right back up.
Yeah,
Very funny.
Niggas like, nah, y'all was, but I can't be seen in that chat.
Yeah, I got a dip. I'll come back when y'all not talking about feats.
First of all, with we Let's Give It a Buck yesterday, I opened up wild.
That was great. You had to stop me.
Because we would have did that on our podcast. We would have just.
I would have gone crazy. I think we gave him a taste, which is good.
We gave him a taste. Like, well, let's not give him everything.
Here's the premise of this wild joke, and let's leave it at that.
Let y'all minds wonder where this punchline would have went.
Yeah. It's just a question. You just ask a question.
All I do is ask a question.
Yeah.
What's his shooting percentage?
Yeah.
Chat was fucking with it. Chat said he went 50, 40, 90.
That was funny. Yeah.
That was funny as shit.
Yeah. That is it. Yeah, that's good. That's good, man. This is good bits, man. I like having fun, man.
Yeah, bro. We've been doing all this politics talk recently.
Yeah, all this serious shit. Yo, all this talks, bro. I don't want to think. Yo, fuck thinking, bro.
Fuck my brain.
Yeah, fuck. Yo, that's what yeah.
Fuck my body.
That's what FMB stands for. Fuck my brain. By the way, Zendad started he started his joke because he was in Twitch. I remember when he was doing that bit. He was like, Gil's going wild. He's like, fuck Gil's body. I was like, that's a good one. We might gotta fuck Gil's body.
I do like how that's his favorite bit, by the way.
FMB. Yeah, that's because it's so silly. He's a silly guy. So it's like, just fuck my body, just applying it to anything.
He just tweet that randomly.
Yeah, fuck my body. Yo, do we know North Face Boys actually
Canadian?
Gay? I don't know. I just asked. Just asking a question. I don't know. Do we know?
No, we don't know sexuality. I never thought that.
Yeah, no. Which I don't. Obviously nothing wrong with. I just information.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good
no.
to know,
For sure. Salute.
Yeah.
I mean, big dubs.
Shout out to North Face boy, man. What else y'all saying in chat?
They called me old fat goon the other day.
They did. Did that strike a chord with you? Like, cause
no, it
happened a couple of days ago.
Yeah, but like, why they go goon though?
Old fat goon.
Because like old fat dom is kind of like revolutionary. But
old fat goon makes it creepy. I agree.
Old fat goon sound creepy. Like,
it is mad creepy. Yeah,
I'm an old fat goon. I don't get bitches. Say my dick dry as shit. I'm over here.
It's fucked up.
I'm in tit streamers chat.
That is what an old fat. You would see that name on like
old fat goon. He's a nasty guy.
Yeah. Exactly.
God, really the goon gangster. Look, Lambo Lynch talking about some fuck my body, yo.
It was the freakiest.
Lambo.
Oh man, that's funny. If he does like butt for, are you going to give it to him? You already owe Billy some.
You do owe Billy some butt for
I don't believe so. I don't think I ever promised, but I really didn't promise any, but honestly.
I mean, but he did win, and that was kind of the prize.
I don't know, but that's what I mean. I don't know when I set up that was surprise.
The prize was your butt, though.
Was it? Okay. I thought the prize was mod.
No, niggas, listen, niggas reading good. Get your butthole, bro.
Yeah. That's crazy.
You remember, bro?
I remember. Yes, I remember.
We did a fucking book club.
Oh yeah, Bad Bitch Book Club. Yeah,
yeah.
I've been ever since you brought that up.
What?
I'm kind of feeling to bring it back.
What book club?
Well, specifically would be called the Bad Bitch Book Club. I would actually just rename it.
The Bad Bitch Book Club?
Yeah, what do you think? Thoughts?
I don't
like why do we feel about a show called Bad Bitch Book Club?
You gonna have bad bitches on it?
Ideally. Do you think they wouldn't come in if I call it Bad Bitch Book Club?
I don't think bad bitches come in if you call it Bad Bitch Book Club. But
there's some bad bitches that don't mind being called a bad bitch.
Unless you like going straight to like baddies.
Well,
you get Natalie Nunn to come on and read a book.
Well,
come on.
That's kind of what I'm saying.
You get Natalie you get Natalie Nunn to read some Marks. You out of here, buddy.
I think I could get a baddie, the baddie, Natalie Nunn.
Shot o'clock. Yep.
On the book club. I think
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah. So I think, I guess that it would limit the amount of women I could get on because it would have to strictly be bad bitches. But I don't know if I'm mad about that idea.
Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck? Are there any mods tonight?
You open your butt for not crazy.
Yo, it's a hashtag. It's a hashtag. Mods. Oh, do we have any mods tonight?
Mods don't ban them. Actually promote it.
Yeah, pin it. Like what? Bro, don't pin that shit, guys. Can you pin it? Oh my god.
Yo, for open your butt not egregious though.
You pinned it. I don't know why you pinned that shit.
Because like that's crazy. Like for open your butt not crazy. Open your butt for it. First of all, you guys little for talking about your shit like it's mad tight too, because they assuming they gotta be open up mad wide to get in, which I respect. Honestly.
I don't really. I mean, it's gonna sound weird, but I don't really.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk.
Oh wow, okay.
Dom himself playing racist, but it's all cap. He's grifting. LOL.
Yo, the ultimate grifter right here, sitting next to me.
Come on, bro. I'm grifting the white man hate.
Yo,
bro.
I would like to point out, I'm making a mental note of everybody.
Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money.
I'm making a mental note of every person that's saying the hashtag, just so you know, and I will never forget. I would just like to let y'all know.
Four gonna hold a grudge for
Samuel Adams, B3. It was more people up there that I missed already.
Open your butt, bro.
I'm good, man. Oh, did I tell you? Well, I didn't tell, but I think.
Why would you talk about your butt though? Like, damn, well, that's crazy.
No, you pinned it.
No, but like
you pinned it. The reason they're all talking about butts.
The way you said it was like, yo, did I tell you as if you often talk about your butt?
Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money.
Dirt dropping milkman allegations. Dirt, no, I'm not no milkman.
No, I think he's alleging that he's friends with Matt.
Yeah,
I think the joke is that he's friends with Matt.
Yeah.
No, I am about to talk about my butt though.
Okay.
But it was, and I don't know how this happened, but I did promise on Twitch if I got to 10,000 subs, I would shake ass. I said that because I looked it up.
Like full on twerk.
I think so.
Like twerk.
Well, they said shake some. I never said the word twerk.
But you going like twerking type beat though? Like how you going? Like
I don't know. I haven't thought it, but I will say, I looked up 10,000 subs is $30,000 a month.
You twerking?
That's
30K?
fucking. That's like.
Yeah.
Can I be honest? You know what it is?
Yeah.
I just don't see that as a real thing in my head.
Yeah. Ooh, we look what money make a bitch do.
Yeah. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how it got to it. I just set the most ridiculous number because it was going on about it. I'm like, yo, 10,000 subs. I would only consider that 10,000 subs.
I mean, we did watch gay porn for 250
for way less. Yeah, I mean, true.
So,
but I think,
but twerking is a lot more. Twerking a lot more than gay porn. We didn't say we did jerk.
No, twerking it would be the worst internet footprint of all time.
Yeah, no, I'm every.
But once I'm up, it's like. It's 30K.
30K a month is crazy.
That's not crazy, bro.
Yeah, no, you doing different shit with 30K. With 30K, you could like hire a hitman.
That's what I'm saying.
You could kill anybody that posts that video with 30K a month.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, that feels like such a fucking insane number that I'm like,
keep it being, how much are hitmen?
It can't be like, honestly, for a hit, I don't think they charge you that much.
I don't think hitmen charge more than $500.
No, I don't think so. Yeah. So what, you said 500?
Yeah, $500.
Okay.
How much they hitmen charging now?
I think maybe 5K.
5K?
I'm going 5K. I think maybe 5K.
You can't be willing to throw your life away and you talking about I want 5. To be a hitman, you gotta be fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think it's like the word of like super good hitmen who are like.
You're right. You're so. That's such a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be like. Maybe I mean, you would kill if you're homeless.
Yeah, bro, you got to be fucked up in life.
Yeah, for sure.
Hitman not.
Like nobody. Yeah.
Hitman not. I think the price of a hitman, like the common hitman, is the same price you're gonna pay for like the like high quality prostitutes.
Okay.
About $500.
Yeah.
And that's like.
Yeah. Okay, I see your logic. I think. Listen, I just think the idea of a homeless hitman.
Not homeless, just in the hood.
Okay, I guess I don't gotta be. I'm going extreme. Though. I'm going extreme. You know, that's
these
why
niggas out here killing for free, dog.
It's a war zone out here, so I feel
in the biddy for sure.
Yeah, it's a war zone in the biddy. So like, but what's a body, but a net positive.
Yeah, I mean, you tell me I offer one of these young niggas $500 to go boom you. He not gonna do it for $250. He be like,
no, yeah. They probably live around here. You probably have to say hi to them.
Yeah, for sure.
You probably said, "Yo, what's up, cuz?"
You think he not thinking he getting over with me with the 500 price? He like, nigga, I would do this shit for 2.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
He think he getting over with me.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good point.
What the fuck?
What?
A hitman implies professional. Does it?
Wait, hold on. But before Taylor said Dom shy as fuck, Taylor sent in a chat, but it was retracted. So there's a mystery afoot. No feet shit. I don't know who did. Is there a way to see it? Yeah,
no.
So yeah, whatever. Get the logs. How much contract killing?
By the way, crazy thing to have in my digital footprint.
Yeah, and by the way, look at the second result. That's why Reddit is goated, man. There's a whole subreddit called "No Stupid Questions." What? Okay, let's see this. By the way, this could be bullshit. This is a random person chatting, but
yeah, for sure.
But
he said
doesn't mean
it depends on the quality hitman. A few years back, this guy hired a hitman for like $2,500 to kill his wife. The hitman was just some junkie who broke. See, look, that's a junkie.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not paying a junkie to go kill nobody.
Yeah.
For someone who's literally going to kill someone and not cop is usually 10 to 50K. What he know about
Ridiculous.
this, though? The concept of a professional assassin for hire is basically non-existent. Attempts to hire hitmen are more like attempts to convince a thug, to kill someone for you. The price, it turns out, isn't very much from trials of people convicted for the act. A few $1,000s is usually enough.
Why are they talking like this? That's not crazy.
Yeah, these niggas talk like
it's compelling. I can't really believe anything they're saying, but I like the way they're talking about it.
Nigga said depends on the target.
Yo, like, you think we killing the mayor? I mean, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Did you niggas just drop a vid midstream?
We did not.
No?
Did we? We did not. You might have gotten that notification late, because sometimes that happens. That be happening to me.
No,
we did not. It was earlier today. No, it wasn't even today. Did you post that video today?
I dropped a video today. Yeah.
Yeah. No
more top 5 Troy clips.
Yeah. Shout out to Top5Troy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to Troy, but them shit's flopping, broski.
Yeah.
I mean, and like the full conversation is this. If people listen to the full conversation, they could do that. But
they can go watch the stream. Yeah, facts. It depends on the target. Yeah, no, I don't know who feeling like.
Depends on the target is crazy, because who you think I'm trying to take out?
Yo, this how I know he bullshit. And look what read the whole thing. He said, if it's just some regular guy with no self-defense training or security personnel, then it'd be cheap. If it's the leader of a country, insanely expensive. What are you? You just saying shit.
First of all, if it's the leader of a country, that's what the CIA do. nigga.
Yeah, what the fuck? That's not like what?
Yo, this nigga talk about the CIA.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, he's just describing it. And they don't do it, and they don't get paid for that shit. Well, they do.
Yeah. Yo, this nigga is talking about destabilizing nations.
Yeah, that's crazy. No, but I think you're right. I think your theory is right. Like they said, it's like I think that just makes common sense. Just find a thug or like somebody who's willing to go kill somebody.
Bro, so many niggas know of doing it for $200. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I could find it cheap, no dids.
Yeah, it's a reality of the situation.
It's not going for that much, bro.
Oh, you getting some eats?
I am getting some eats.
Nice. Throw a big sips in there.
You want Walt to store get a big sips, bro?
I want a big sips. I do.
But Walt to store get a big sips.
It's the one I drove you to before, right? All right, let me go.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go get a big sips.
Mind you, this not my hood necessarily.
You
so,
good, bro.
right.
You good, bro. Trust me. I'm throwing it on your jacket. I don't know if he good. But I believe in your thorough fade, though. I believe in your thorough fade, though. Force said he want a big sips, yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
They take card?
Yeah, he do. Tap to pay. You can tap to pay. It's like $6. I got a little snot in my nose. My fault, y'all. All right, y'all. We're about to go get big sips. How much, Dom? How much is what? Y'all pay for 4. For good, yo. Troy hit us with the American session and dying and had a facility to fight him back. It's not that I didn't have a facility. It's that what would be the like how do I explain this? I could have talked about to Troy about nihilist fascism. I could have talked about those ideas about you just believed in the system because you like we are already in it and there's no help and there's no way you can get out of it. I could have gone deeper into the socialism hole. I could have, but truth be told, there was no changing force. There was no change in Troy's mind. Troy's mind was made up on the idea. The best I could do was present my ideas to y'all. That's the best I could do. And I did, say what you want. I think I did a pretty good job. I think I did a pretty good job of like presenting opposing beliefs. But I was changing my mind, Dom. That's not crazy. Whatever. We literally would have kept back. We literally would have kept going back and forth forever. Troy wasn't taking your MITRE arguments for sure. There was shade in his mind. He said, shout out to White twice. You did a good job, Buzz. We hit the center toss. We already did Sinners. Sinners was the first hour. Proud of you, Big Buzz. Thank you. You could have presented some evidence on how these ideas play. I should have. 1,000% I should have. That's like a good point. But I didn't see that as a debate. I didn't see that as debate. Troy and I got into those conversations by accident. Where I was like, hold on. Taylor was the one who told me in Monday's stream that Troy had bad opinions. Now I didn't know how bad opinions. I thought she just meant on hip hop. Kind of found out Troy is strong in his beliefs on like our society and his politics. And I was like, wow, well, how do I fight against a man who is so stern in his beliefs? There's no change in his mind. Like I said earlier, Ford and I have had hundreds of debates where like he and I are on diametrically opposite ends of the spectrum. And that leads to nothing but Ford and I just be angry at each other. So for me, it was like, how do we lead this conversation and not hate each other? The last conversation we had, I was like, yep. I was like, yep. He sees different than me. Listen, the point where he said, shout out to Troy too. Shout out Troy. There's a point where Troy said, Vaughn is saying in chat, Shorts is saying in chat, he was like, in some countries, our traffic is awful. Like traffic is awful. He's like, yo, we take small things like traffic for granted. I was like, bro, you are believing in trees. These are trees that you're believing in. Like, you are sacrificing the progress of all people for traffic. There's a point in time where he brought up the minimum wage in California, and I said the same state that is petitioned to that voted for continuing legalized slavery, the same state. Now, I agree with y'all. I could have been like, this is an example how the system is flawed, right? Because participating in a flawed system, participating in a flawed system only means continuing the harm that's happening to poor people across the country. But I didn't have to say that because y'all took away that. There was no changing his mind on this. There was no change in his mind. It was presenting our ideas to the audience. And I think we did that. He said minimum wage was an accomplishment. He said minimum wage is an accomplishment as if our country's minimum wage is not the same. It's not still $7.50. Right now in PA, like most states, it's still 750, 725. I think 725. That's still the minimum wage. Exactly, Chubbs. The system is not flawed. It's working perfectly. You like the system is designed to keep us. The system is designed to give those who like Troy. By the way, shout out to Troy, but Troy made himself a token. Troy made himself like the model Negro in a sense. When Troy says stuff like, "Go to school, get a job, go to the military," and that's your way out. Troy's saying that because those are things that he did. These are the things that he did. He did those things, and that's how he was able to create a comfortable life for himself. He made himself a token instead of acknowledging that the system is not that fair to everybody. And I can't argue with somebody on that. You know, Troy was using a lot of now this is where my inexperience is in like academia come in, because I don't have an academia background. Right. I don't have a background in academia. Right. A lot of my knowledge I get from reading and listening to people who are smarter than me. But there's a point of argument where I could have pushed further. I could have. But I don't think that makes for. I think the conversation as a piece of content is more interesting because I didn't try to dunk on them. There's no. I don't believe in dunking on the libs or fucking dunking on the right. There's no owning anybody inside the marketplace of ideas. There is a sharing of ideas, right? What we do as influencers, right? The comment section on those videos, although there are few views because people just don't like it. The comment section is being like, Dom, thank you for spreading these ideas to people who don't know these ideas. That's my job. I've been saying it forever. I want to spread like Marxist and socialist ideas to people who wouldn't usually understand them or people wouldn't usually interact with them. And I think I did that. I explained them as simply as possible. So, but I think it was a good conversation. Still, I think it was a good conversation. I think anybody who watches it will walk away with one or. First of all, I hope that people walk away with the first fact is that you can disagree with somebody and still be respectful. And I think that was the most important part of the conversation to us, because mind you, the context is that within hip hop media, how people have other people based off their music beliefs, and like they just want to have a conversation with them because of small disagreements. And I think that was the most important part is being able to have the conversations with people who disagree with you. I think that was the most important part. The second part was, for me personally, not in an agenda way, because I didn't go into it to push those agendas, but in hindsight, looking back on it, is that people can see how much worse it could be. And I want people to be like, do you want to make yourself a model Negro, or do you want to push for progress? Yeah, put me back already? Yeah, it was quick as fuck. I've only been talking for like 5 minutes, I feel like. We only got one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I almost texted you to be like, yo, do you want some? But I figured you had. Are those empty?
No, I still got some here. Yeah.
Back.
That was a great. I agree, it was a great stream. He's a disingenuous motherfucker. I don't think Troy's disingenuous. If you listen to Toy Truck, will talk the same way I did, everything he said makes sense about how he sees the world. Honestly. Everything he said makes sense about how he sees the world. The fact that Troy doesn't have these issues with Flacco tells me that how Troy views content. Like that, that conversation was like eye-opening to me of like, okay, we are on the opposite ends of the spectrum, which is funny because he was like, you and I agree on this thing, but I think he agrees with it because he hasn't made it yet. And I think the moment Troy does make it, he will become corporate-tude.
That is interesting because when I look at his videos, I don't know, like I do think the way he approaches videos very much from like, you understand his opinion, which is the thing we were talking about with Flacco. Like Flacco feels like he's just saying the thing just because it's
the way to get the views. I think right now that's not the kind of content I feel like Top 5 Troy is doing
at all.
But I wouldn't be shocked if like he gets big enough. He's like, what opinions do I get? I don't know. He is interesting. I don't know. Maybe he's just a divisive individual. But me personally, I enjoyed seeing him talk. I thought he was like he was a good talker in that I was engaged in what he was saying, even if I disagreed. Just in language arts, how you call it, or the boys from LOI call it. Like I was engaged personally when I was watching. I was supposed to, like, when that happened, I was supposed to be doing Uber, but I'm like, I couldn't like tap out because I'm like, yo, this is very interesting talk.
It was great
I
talks.
thought it was great talk.
It was great talk. It was great talk. I think that the fact that it was civil made it for better talk versus me being like, oh, you fucking dumb bitch. Oh, you.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been
good. Now, truth be told, when it's time for the revolution, Troy got to die.
Because that mindset is like, yeah,
Troy got to die. Like, we got to kill Troy.
He's not sympathetic enough.
No.
He's not really sympathetic.
No, Troy got to die, and it's not because he's rich enough or he's made enough money. Because the simple fact he was like, you killing senators is gonna make it worse for all people. I was like, you're telling on us. You're telling on us.
Yeah, probably for sure.
You're telling on us
for sure.
Troy is going to be the guy who's like, no, they hide. Troy's going to tell the government where the resistance is.
He is. Yeah, he is.
Troy got to go for that reason.
Mm-hmm. It's nothing personal.
It's not personal.
It's just the revolution. Listen, LeBron going too, man.
LeBron got to go.
Like, it's just, you know, this doesn't necessarily talk about your characters. What part do you play in this thing?
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Yeah, I mean, I like Troy a lot. As long as we exist under capitalism and I still got to pay for fruits, Troy can live. But the moment that we decide to fucking revolt and rise up.
How old is? Well, I think he's got to be pretty about your age. I think is he
31.
He's 31.
I guess it on stream.
You are good with numbers.
It's my sauce.
That's kind of crazy.
It's my sauce.
He is he too old to change his mind?
Oh yeah. Troy said
it. So yeah.
But here's the thing.
I feel like there's an age where like some people might be able to be convinced.
Unless Troy becomes extremely poor again, but then his opinion would change based off his material circumstances. Right, so if Troy loses everything, because like Troy told us, he went to school, he got a good job, his girl got a good job. So YouTube and creation is not his way of making money. That's it's literally a passion for him. That's why he and I see it the same. But the difference between he and I is like, my goal in life is to make money off my ideas, not to make content to get money. I love this. Troy also loves it, but he sees it as a side hustle.
Yeah, I think the moment it becomes his primary source of income, it will probably definitely change the kind of content he makes.
Yeah.
So that's
we got Beyonce going first. Everybody in the house going.
We gotta save Beyonce.
The Carter house is going, y'all.
What are we talking about?
Sorry to tell you, but the Carter house is gone.
Have you seen those tour prices?
Come on, y'all.
She's gotta go.
She come out with a new product every 6 months, y'all.
Yeah, come on.
I'm sorry. Listen, I know y'all love her.
Yeah, Baychella is not enough to not kill her.
No, she's gone, y'all.
Yeah, no, she's
sorry to tell you. And listen, I love Beyonce as much as that's gone. Does Michelle Sanders Obama?
Thank you to whoever sent in that. Thank you to whoever sent in that chat, because we gotta figure it's some things to be addressed. Yeah, we gotta.
Hold on. Let me.
Who said? By the way, who said that?
That was Taylor.
Okay, shout out to Taylor. You've been like.
Yeah, let me put this order in before.
Let me just run down my trip to where I went real quick. So it was a quick trip. I thought it was longer because some shit happened. Some people that tried testing me, but
they try to test you, bro.
Yeah, but they no longer exist. So that's a good thing. So,
you put them D, bro. You put them down
6 inches. You know what I'm saying? Like deep, like in the ground. Or it's down in the.
I knew you would though, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
No, like I think that you had faith in me, bro. You had faith in me.
I
said I got you good, bro. You know how to move. You'll figure it out.
I knew you was gonna do it to those meatballs, though. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I did, bro. I did. I was just looking around like, oh, by the way, It had a nice view to downtown. I never realized that.
Yeah. You
can see the buildings.
Yeah, the city. Yeah, the skyline right there, bro.
Yeah, that's a nice view.
Bro, I remember they was in the car with Geis, I think, and he was like, "Yo, Philly." No, you was telling me how you was in the car with Geis. He was like, "Yo, Philly really got the best. It's really
incredible skyline. Yeah, it's a really underrated skyline for sure.
All right, let me go my order. I put my order. Let me go pee real quick.
All right, bet. All right, chat. I've my big sips have commenced. I'm currently drinking big sips. Why did I go get a big sips at 2 hours and 29 minutes? I mean, I honestly don't know how long we're gonna go for. But I'm ready regardless, bro. I'm ready. Y'all know how I get of the big sips. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I get of the big sips real loose. I failed. Why you failed, Blake? Big sips is basically like off-brand what's that, John? It's like a beatbox. Off-brand beatbox. Same effect. How much alcohol? 16 alcohol. Is that a lot, chat? 16% alcohol. Is that a lot? How we feel? Also, it's just crazy. We're gonna do serious talks, and open your butt for is still pinned in chat. I would like to say that I think we might clip farm right now. Open your butt for is pinned still, and it's probably gonna say pinned for throughout the thing. So yeah, you know, it's just it's a fun stream we got going on here.
This is why the community is amazing.
Yeah. Yo,
can I kick Michelle Obama back in a little bit? I saw this on the channel called this page called The Art of Dialogue.
I mean, we've talked.
That page posts a lot of like.
They do post a lot of podcast clips.
Yeah, it's a lot. Anything that starts conversation.
Tracee Ellis Ross says she only dates young men because of the toxic masculinity and her age. Can we just watch this for a second? Let's move us over.
Yeah, let's watch this.
Go up here. Yeah. Can't see it. It is what it
talked
is.
about this, that often I date younger men. And a lot of it is because...
Let's stop on that, folks.
Oh my God, we had a great dinner. We had a great dinner, by the way, where across the table, your husband goes, "But why?" And I said, well, maybe because...
First of all,
I don't like how hyped Michelle got.
I'm not going to lie. Saying your husband like her husband, not former President Barack Obama, not crazy. I start there.
Because I can.
Yes. Paris. This is what I'm saying. Tales from Tracee's.
It's fun. It's very fun to share.
Tracee tales.
But
I'm sorry.
But one of the reasons, though, that because I had to ask myself that question, I was like, what is this about?
Yeah.
Because I want a partner. And so often, and it's not just that I'm older, I'm also very embodied. I am a full, very whole person who knows myself, who is in charge of my life, and who lives a very full, just robust life. So it's not just age, it's like life experience and sort of a difference. But I had to ask myself the question, why? Why does this keep sort of coming up other than they're hot and gorgeous?
There's that.
There's that. But a lot of men my age are steeped in a toxic masculinity and have been raised in a culture where there is a particular way that a relationship looks. And anything that starts to smell of that for me, I did enough of it where I was controlled and felt like I was a possession or whatever those things were, or prize, and I have no interest in it, and I will not do it again.
Okay, so first and foremost, the very first idea we gotta say is, why is former First Lady Michelle Obama doing dating politics conversations on a podcast?
Well, not only why is she doing it, why is she putting a focus on it?
Like she heard that and she said, no,
stop.
Let's talk about this. I need to hear this.
Yeah, she's clip farming.
She clip farmed. That's number one.
Why is the former First Lady clip farming?
Former First Lady Michelle Obama is telling us that, no, we need to hear Tracee Ellis Ross's dating stories as if that was important to any conversation ever. That's the first thing. Secondly, Tracee Ellis Ross, while I love her, I see why the internet calls her a loser.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know if you've seen this. The internet been calling her a loser for a long time now.
I haven't been. I thought because I thought it was favorable. I thought people liked her.
People call her. People like her, but people also be like, yo, she got auntie, but she don't move like it. First and foremost, she is 52 years old.
Okay.
Now, I'm not saying that I have an issue with women still exploring the sexuality or issue with women still exploring the dating pool at 52 because maybe you didn't find your partner yet.
Yeah.
That's not the issue I have. But there's certain language that she used that not to be the guy. If the roles were reversed, and I think we should all call out all predators for who they are, what they are, like what it is. Now,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to fantasize a 30-year-old man here.
That's what I, right.
She didn't
right.
specify how old he is.
Because I was gonna say
But there is something a little bit nasty.
Something that it feels off like to you when you hear it. It feels a little.
I'm not, like I said, I'm not fantasizing any 30-year-old side because I want that because I wouldn't do that to a woman. I was 35-year-old woman is a grown ass woman. I don't care if your husband 52, grown ass. But when you say stuff like toxic masculinity,
Well, I was gonna say because when I heard that, you tell me if I'm wrong. The first thing I heard was like, I do think that is a thing that's getting less like that. I think there is a generational divide when it comes to toxic masculinity. I don't think that in and of itself is a crazy statement that like somebody that's like 10, 15 years younger than her would be more accepting or for more, let's say, progressive ways, right? I don't think there's anything crazy with that. So that's why I didn't take it any other way. But maybe I'm missing the context of like the things that she's done just like as a person that's characterized this image that the internet is calling a loser. You know, I've missed all of that. I don't have that context.
you know, she's a free spirit. She posts her ass on this. She posts her ass on Instagram. So she fucking do bikini pics, all that kind of stuff that, you know, that some men in a different generation would not like. But I do think that is like still a person to person basis.
Oh, absolutely.
And I do believe
that's a good point. Yeah.
And I do believe there are some concessions you should make in a relationship. Like, you know, me personally, I don't have an issue with my girl posting bikini pics. Me personally.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. But I'm 27. At 50, I may have an issue with my girl posting bikini.
Okay, I see.
I'm like, mama, what are you doing?
Sure. Okay.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying you shouldn't be able to express your sexuality still or love to be sexy, but I feel like that need to post it and get the gratification of random people on the internet should change.
Yeah.
And maybe that's a bit internalized misogyny, but I will say the same thing about the 50-year-old dude with abs who posts his abs on Instagram still. Like
it is
because it's the same thing of you still wanting to feel sexy, which is nothing wrong with feel sexy, but it's still like you're peacocking still.
Yeah, like this idea of not wanting to grow up, which is something we kind of attribute to millennials a lot. When we talk about like, we are seeing like a lot of millennials just be like, no, we're forever young. Like that's that common attitude. I do think there is something, I can agree with you on that. I do think for the most part, and maybe the internet contributes to this, and maybe looking for somebody that is younger than you helps you keep acting like you're still young, you know, but there is something to like people just not wanting to grow up.
Also, I will say
you don't have to grow up if you're with a 30 because you can just act 35, even though you're 50. You know.
Also, I will say she said the quiet part out loud.
What?
She said the quiet. She said, "Yo, besides the fact that they sexy and beautiful, that's truth be told what it is. It's the same reason why the 50-year-old man dates the 30-year-old girl, because she's to use nasty language, tighter."
It's
like, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't, that's not how I see, but that's kind of language that these kind of people use. They're tighter, sexy, younger, youthful, right? You know, all that language is kind of nasty to me. You know, and listen, I think the biggest problem is that her telling us. Right?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, again, Michelle Obama, of all people, was like, focus on that. Break down why you like these younger dudes. Also, I just didn't like the hype womaning that she was doing for her too. But it was like, no, I love them. It's almost like she also agrees with that take. They've talked about this probably in a lot of ways, like on their personal time. It seemed like they're friends. And she was like, yo, bro, I remember that good take you told me. It's time for you to let the world know. And it's like, well, that wasn't like the greatest take. That wasn't the greatest.
Also, the fact that the former president, Barack Obama, said, yo, why? And she was like, because I can. Barack is like, I could set you up with some good dudes when they 50.
By the way, that's what I'm thinking.
That's the thing we got to realize in the conversation. Barack was like, why? I'm sure Barack, the next thought was like, I could find you a guy your age.
He for sure knows like a good dude that's
for
52.
sure. Like Michelle and Barack, we don't know that they're workers in a relationship, but we can assume they have a healthy relationship at minimum.
Well, I don't know if you know, they've been in the outs recently. Have you ever seen all the rumors on that? Yeah, it's been a lot of like they're not really together. They're just acting like they're together for optics. This is something my dad informed me about. This is like very much.
I will tell you this right now. If your dad's telling me the news,
no, but I also heard this. Yeah, no, I haven't heard this in any reputable way. I'm just saying, but there are rumors because it's still rumors. It's still gossiping.
Brock asks why. Hold on, chat saying was Barack there? No, Barack asks why.
Yeah, Barack. When you talking about your husband, it's obviously Obama.
I mean, we've talked about this that often I date younger men, and a lot of it is because.
Let's stop on that, folks.
Oh my God, we had a great dinner. We had a.
First of all,
like Michelle snaps.
Michelle with a young nigga too. Is what sounds. Like.
That's what I think. It's just truly. She's just.
By the way, we gonna keep. Can I be toxic? Can I be toxic for a second?
I'll let you rock for a little bit.
They want some young meat, man. Let's keep it a buck. The young niggas fuck different. Yeah. Granddad not giving it up the same way he used to.
Yeah, no facts.
My pop. Not giving up the same way he used to.
Yeah.
But me,
yeah,
I still got some. I got some left in the tank.
I like you putting yourself in.
Because let's be fair. I'm probably the age of she dating around. Sound like around that 27 to 35 range.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, probably.
I sound like she because like she said young dudes in the 40s, like 40, 50, like y'all did the same age.
Yeah.
But I feel like she like 27, 35.
Yeah,
got some left in the tank. You know what I mean?
I think you're not wrong. Yeah, there's no way. They definitely just want young meat, which is like who am I to judge?
But let me go back to the Barack table.
Wait, we're across the table. Your husband goes, but why? And I said, well, maybe because I can.
She says it. She says the quiet part out loud. I have access to these men. I find them attractive.
Yeah.
Fuck all the extras she tried to do to politicize it and fucking intentionalize it.
I agree. I do.
Which is the same reason why old rich niggas date young girls. It's the same philosophy. I have access to them and I can.
Yeah, I can get rid of the unpleasantness of dating within my age range.
Yeah.
Because clearly there's unpleasantness that they want to get leave from it. I think I guess that you're right. It's just like this should just be, but I guess it doesn't make for a good. But maybe that's why it should have never been brought up because it's like the honesty of it is like, I just want, like you said, young meat or whatever, or like
I want some young meat,
or like I don't want no grandpa. It's like that's fine, but you don't have to prescribe a
ideology.
Yeah, ideology to it. Like no, but you don't understand. It's the toxic masculinity. It's like
it's a buzzword. She threw a buzzword in front of it to get us to the rock with her.
Yeah, which I also think is like, even if that is true, like I said, I can see that logic and I can see that being a case. I do think that doesn't offset, even though it's not grooming. Like I'm not even talking about grooming no more. This is still just about like ages or like whatever. But there's still an imbalance, like a power imbalance between a 52-year-old and a 35-year-old. It's nothing crazy, and it happens every day. But what you gain from like not dealing with a toxic dude, you kind of, or what you lack, and I don't know how to describe it, but it's like you win some and you lose some, I guess is what I'm saying. It's like you give up, like you're dealing with a man that's not toxic, but also you have more control of the situation because you're just older and wiser. You know what I mean? So it's like you can't. It comes. It's not all good or all bad, every problem, every way that she could have chosen comes with its own problems. Is my point.
In chat they said hold on, let me go back up. I missed it. What was it? Who was it? If 30 dating is cool, in your 20s I feel like you're mentally still dumb. To me it's not about the age thing. Yeah, like it's before described. It's the power balance. We're not having age cap discourse of like, is it weird to date? Is it weird if two adults date? No, that's not the conversation. The conversation is the power imbalance,
which I think is inherent. It's like it's impossible to get around that there is a difference. Like it just is. There's a difference between a 52-year-old and 35-year-old. It's one that you can deal with it as adults, but there's just like we can't just ignore it because they're both above the legal age or whatever.
Yes, but we talk about two legal adults, two like grown ass people.
Yeah, so it's like a different set of problems we're discussing.
I would say this, like we are giving her the benefit of the doubt to be like, I don't think Tracee Ellis probably want a 22-year-old. I think
We are. That's a good point.
We're giving the
we don't
benefit.
know.
We're giving her the benefit of the doubt, saying she want an adult man, a man who is in his late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah.
A man, not too old, but old enough to know better.
Yeah.
We're giving her that grace because the age is not described. Hold on, let me see.
I wouldn't imagine. There's no way. If it was, it would have been in the headlines. Oh, does she got a boyfriend?
Let me see.
I feel like she was speaking like she was single.
Let me see. The Huffington Post. Maybe the Huffington Post can list one of her brother, Craig Robinson. Wait, what? Or whatever.
Yeah. Wait, put it on screen.
Okay. I'm just looking if there's a guy who we know so we can know the age.
Well, I mean, if you put like Tracee Ellis Ross dating history, that might pop up.
Boyfriend, age. Whoa.
Oh.
No. Me dating 24 years. That's not something I'm searching out.
It's not something I was searching.
Okay, let's be for real. If you guys listen to the podcast, you know I thought 30-year-olds were too young for me.
So she clarified. Okay, good.
Okay. So this is her following up. By the way, this tells me this shit went super viral. Wait.
Yeah. Whoa. Who are these whites?
Who the fuck?
No,
is
wait.
these
This
whites?
is our wrong people.
Who the fuck?
Wrong people.
Who the fuck?
I don't
is
know
this?
why they. What?
Wait, what?
The fuck?
E online.
Yeah, Tracee Ellis just talks dating younger men.
Hold on.
Click on that, but then it goes down to.
I don't know why it took me there. Hold on, let's go up.
I think they might have done like a thing of like of older women and younger men.
Yeah, like a whole age gap, Joe.
Yeah.
Are you seeing her name at all?
I think maybe at the top. I think that the article starts off with that and then goes into.
There she go.
Yeah. Yo, crazy SEO they just pulled, by the way.
Why
am I reading about white couples?
I agree things, and I thought it'd be different. Now we have Sarah Paulson. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's her quote? Okay, here we go. Wait, go up somewhere just to her.
Yeah, that's what we know.
Okay.
Yeah.
She acknowledged that the overgeneralization. She acknowledged that it would be an overgeneralization to say that her preferences come down to a generation differences. The 52-year-old explained that she had been dating men her age in the past, and there was a drastic difference compared to the men a few years younger. And a few years younger doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal to me.
No, compared to a man like in her age range.
You know what I'm saying? Like she went from men to her age range to a few years younger. What the?
No. Age in the past, that's it. Men in her. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. She said
few years younger.
Yeah,
that doesn't seem. Yeah.
She has dated men her age in the past and noticed a drastic difference between a drastic difference compared to men a few years younger sometimes. So she's saying the difference between men her age and a few years younger.
What's few? 45?
What's a few years?
Yeah.
And sometimes it came down to something as simple as being accepting of gender fluidity and homosexuality. Is that happening in a few years? Really? I don't know. I'm not that old yet.
I've been long past the age where I feel like, okay, we saw that. I do date, and it's fascinating adventure out there. Mostly though, I think there's good men. There's really good men out there. I think to a certain extent, I'm very unique. Set a unicorn of a woman. You're 52. Like,
all right, that's sexist.
Okay. We were just talking about act your age.
Yeah, but you can't just say like she's inspired because of her age, like because you were just saying like she can't be a unique woman because she's 52. That's
mad 52-year-olds is all I'm saying.
Yeah, but you can't say that. And in the meantime, I've really learned how to live my life and enjoy it, and not sit around waiting. Okay, she never talks about it. She never explains.
Never explains, like, it gives a specific age, which probably smart.
Yeah.
If she gives a specific age and it's like fucking 28, I don't know. That causes a controversy. I don't know. I blame Michelle.
Yeah, what's up, Matt?
I blame Michelle, bro.
Listen, old niggas be toxic. We not saying old niggas don't be toxic, but she said a few years younger. What's a few years younger? Like, if
means like
if she's 52 and then she's dating somebody, let's say 48.
Same generation.
That's the same generation. It's the same amount of toxicity.
Yeah.
It's the same amount of toxicity. So for it to be like a real generational difference.
I would think somebody 30. I think 30s.
30s.
To me would explain what she's referring to with like there's a difference in their attitudes to gender fluidity and homosexuality.
Yeah.
That would fit the bill more than a 48-year-old man.
Honestly.
So But shout out to Tracee Ellis Ross.
Shout out to her, yo. Listen, yo. She like young dick.
Wait, what?
She like young dick, yo.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. Nigga like me, I don't like. I'm not really fucking the young hoes, the young husbands, and I plan on not fuck. Listen, my girl 4 years older than me, so
crazy. Can I be honest?
Yeah.
Stat.
Why's that a stat?
It's just tough, bro.
Why's that a stat?
I just think it's tough in my personal opinion.
Why's that tough though?
I think it's punching above weight. When you go for an older woman, I think it's like more impressive to me.
I'm him, so I disagree. But
okay, all right.
Yeah, no, but so listen, I'm not really fucking with the young ones. I'm going easy on them.
Yeah.
But you mean salute to Tracee Ellis Ross.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a unicorn.
Yeah, I mean?
It's a waving emoji. Okay.
You good?
No, I'm just reading what she said.
But you good though?
But
you perked up at the wavy emoji though.
Because that's a crazy emoji. I've never once.
You perked up at it.
Bro, I have never once seen a waving emoji in chat. How about that?
But you perked up at it. That's why it's crazy.
I wasn't expecting to see a waving. Right. Like it hit me, whatever. Anyways.
All right.
Yeah. 4 moment. Yo, Blake just joined us. He doing bits on me. That's not crazy. How the fuck you know that's a 4 moment already? What the fuck?
Somebody HUR, he said after 37 ain't no point in marriage. Just settle down for real.
Oh, well, that's a whole different conversation, I guess. Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I have my own personal philosophy on relationships. I do believe that between 27 and like 32 is where like everybody's gonna start getting married. Everybody's gonna start getting married.
That makes sense, yeah.
And then what's gonna happen if you're not married in that first time frame? At 40, a bunch of people got married is gonna get divorced.
Yeah. Ooh,
from like 40 to 45, and then that's when you can scoot back in and try again. But if you don't scoot back in between 40 and 45 to get the second marriage,
it's cooked. It's gotta be cooked.
You doing third marriage at 60? It's like, bro, go ahead, die alone, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Go ahead, die alone, or like lock in with your link.
Right, because
lock in with your geriatric link.
Do something, man. It's time.
Yeah, lock in with your geriatric link.
You can't keep trying to be like, I'll catch a wave. I'll surf the wave next time.
Yeah, bro. Lock in with your geriatric link. Just go ahead. You know what I mean? You already got her. You good, bro. But like from 27, 31, the first marriage hole, no diss. And then from 40 to about 45, the second marriage hole. If you don't lock in those 2 times, you dying alone or, get me?
Or having the most fun of all time.
Get you a geriatric link.
Yeah.
Get you.
I don't.
Get me? Listen, if you can't be listed in somebody's obituary as their special friend. That's an option. You could be listed. Listen.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It be long-term links granddad and grandma be having. They be at the funeral and shit like that, and they be listed in obituaries like, while she was never married, she is survived through her special friend.
Special friends at the funeral.
That's what they be called, though, bro. They be like special friend.
Do they talk? Do they go up there and talk?
Special friend in the back. Why?
Yeah, I don't think the special friend can talk, man.
Nah, special friend in the back.
But I'm gonna be mad if I can't talk, bro. Like if you end up being the special friend, you're not gonna want to talk. You got mad shit to say.
You got
probably the greatest. You probably
I know her better than everybody.
That's what I'm saying. You got the better speech of all of them.
Yeah.
The special friends got the way better speech for sure.
Yeah, special friend got the. Come on.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. First of all, usually the special friend if we're gonna keep it a bean, the special friend you and them probably start fucking you was 20, and it's been like they probably got married twice, and now you fucked her through both marriages.
Yeah, which is like real.
It be like that though.
Yeah, you holding on.
Yeah, it be like that though.
That's real commitment, even if it's the opposite of it.
Yo, sometimes you don't want to like commit to them, but you want them.
Commitment takes very different forms. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Like there's the boring way of like girlfriend and wife, but it's also cool
special
way.
Friend.
That's the cool commitment.
You mean you my special friend, yo?
Yeah. Yo, who don't want to be special?
Oh yeah, come on.
Yeah, Yo, do you dream of weddings?
I'm a man, bro. I've never dreamed of weddings.
I mean, I was gonna say, yeah, I don't. That seems, yeah, I've never once.
I've never dreamed of.
Surprisingly though, because I tend to have a bitch brain. I'm sorry, a woman brain.
Yeah, it's fine.
Bitch, well, if it's self-deprecating, can I call myself a bitch?
No, because I think you're still calling women bitches.
Oh yeah,
Behind the paywall, bro. Behind closed doors talks. I know we adjusted.
My bad. I'm sorry. You know, it's
You
the
mean?
big sips. I do have I can tend to have woman brain.
Yeah.
So I'm shocked that I don't think a wedding will be low key fire. That's the language I would use.
No.
That shit will be low key tough for real, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm scared of marriages because like now everybody know we together.
Yeah. No facts, bro.
Yo, that everybody know, yo.
Bro, what the fuck? Yeah, bro.
I really can't cheat no more.
Yeah, vows. Vows in front of people. You're not doing. If you do a wedding, no way you do vows.
Here's the thing, because you get married, you also gotta post the wedding pics. Cause like with a girlfriend, you can you can hide her on the gram and shit like that. Post her one Wednesday 6 months ago, but then hide it under the memes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The dump get dumpy with it.
Yeah, you mean the dump get dumpy.
Yeah.
But like with the marriage, it's like, what, you not gonna post your wedding pics? You spend mad money on this whole situation.
Story post?
No, you can't. You can't story post.
I can't story post a wedding.
Nah, that's crazy. Nah, that's part a little bit. Hold on.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, you can't story post a wedding.
Why
bro.
not, bro?
That's main feed word.
Your highlights?
No, you.
I'm trying to find a compromise here, man.
Nah, bro, you got
highlights.
You gotta throw that shit on main. Bro.
Yeah.
The wedding gotta go on main, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Damn, bro, I was trying to.
Cause also bro, it's not even about her. It's
Yeah.
about it's about how much you spend on a wedding though. Like, cause you're gonna spend X amount of dollars on a wedding, on a bartender, and X amount
Well, that's a good
on
point.
the photographer.
Well, that's a good point.
I'm not getting fly like this, haircuts and suits for everybody.
That's a good point.
And not posting this, young. It gotta get posted.
You can't blur the faces.
I can't. No, you
Yeah,
can't. You can't
I
blur.
can't blur faces. Yeah.
No, listen, baby mom, baby shower type beat, you can blur them out.
Okay.
I ain't want this non-sensitive type beat. You can do one of
My
those.
responsibility.
You can do one of those. But
Yeah.
on the wedding,
Yeah,
you
no,
can't blur their face
yeah.
out on the wedding.
Yeah, but
Can't blur their face out on the wedding. But then also, the fucked up thing about it is, even if you throw this out a poster, you gotta wear your ring. So now everybody know.
yo, the four with a wedding ring on.
Oh, you
bro.
doing this with
This
a
shit
wedding-
ringing off, cuz pun
That's a
intended.
bar.
This shit ringing off. No Michelle or no Tracee, Ellis, whatever. You know.
Okay.
You know what I mean.
Yeah. Chat, let me give you the buck. Y'all get married, you going on main, Finsta, story, or highlight? What y'all doing?
By the way, I've seen B3 say that he's married and he just turned 25.
Yeah, he is.
Real small town vibes.
Yeah, he said that before.
Small
Remember
town
he told us his wife broke her back. He moved out there to fucking nurse about the help.
Wow, that's a long time ago. Yeah, but I remember.
Yeah.
I remember. It was on Patreon.
You guys say fuck social media 6-7 months before the wedding. You do.
Yeah, you just go off the grid.
Yeah.
Just coincidentally before the wedding happens.
Bitches do that when they pregnant too.
Yeah, they do.
You ever notice the husband disappeared on the grid for 7 months, come back and be like, yo, my heart, welcome to the world, and say a little alien in the
Bro,
arm?
I forgot Tori existed. Yo, no facts though. So we should be able to do the same.
Nah,
shit.
bro, you got disappear for 7 months and pop up married. All them DMs, all those DMs I sent inspired.
Yeah, no,
You gotta get time for the DMs to inspire.
bro. I think that's only fair. I think we should be allowed to do that shit. Yo, shit. Oh, my favorite did that shit last week. I damn near cried. Yo, it hurts, bro, when you see that shit.
Somebody said they go YouTube short the wedding pic.
Yo, 9x16 wedding is crazy.
Yo,
bro.
9x16 your wedding not crazy, bro? That's not abysmal to you.
Oh shit. Oh. I don't know. I like the pregnancy pop outs. Yes. I mean, I bet.
Nah, bro, I don't like them, yo.
Cause it's like, yeah.
No, it be fucking me up because they will still post like funny shit on these stories too.
Yeah.
Cause you thinking they still around, you be like, and then you peep like 4 months, like, Yo, she ain't been outside since September.
Yeah, she ain't really like, she ain't get like a mirror picking on. Wow,
Yo,
what's
she
going on?
Anything like,
Yeah.
she used to do like, yo, hair of the day at the job. She did a little series on her story.
She used to be mad active. That's
yeah,
true.
I ain't seen her in mad long. Where she at?
No, that's the thing. It's like you really gotta. That's true, but that should be. But I don't think you notice when it's. Have you ever caught it? Have you ever like caught like halfway through? It's like, oh, I know it's good.
I do peep it sometimes. Sometimes I'll be like, damn, hold on.
It's you do the math.
Yeah,
You do
or
knowledge.
no. Sometimes, cause you know when like the Jones that's super active on the main feed.
Yeah.
Once you see them be like, once they do the take me back post, they never talking about take me back to the island. They talking about take me back to when I wasn't pregnant. You
Right,
gotta
because
do the
they going
math.
through it probably.
Yeah, they fucked up in the
yeah,
crib.
yeah, that's a good
They
point.
600 pounds down, stomach big as shit. They can't move no more.
Yeah.
They gotta pee every 3 minutes.
yeah.
The baby
Feet-
still in their bladder.
Yeah, true.
Feet fat as shit.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, no, it's very funny every time you see it happen.
Whenever they do the take me back, it's never take me back to the island. Because it's always island pick for that one vacation he took in 2023. It's never take me back to the island. It's always take me back to before I was pregnant.
You spit, yo. You spit. You got chose. No, fat, I guess. That's what happened.
No, for sure. Like, I'm mad in the sense of like, first of all, some of them don't be getting chose. When
I was going to say.
Taylor, I salute you having faith in women like that. Some of them not getting chose.
No, it's more so like.
Some of them getting none of it. Let's keep it up big.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. And it's just like a little 9 months. Well, let's be fair, a year.
Yeah.
A year out the game. And then they come back just because they need some time for themselves.
Nah, what you mean?
Like if they're pregnant.
Wait, explain it more.
Like, don't they just wait to just like.
No, they go as soon as the baby born.
Oh, really? Okay.
They be in the hospital.
I try to give 3 months.
No, they be in the hospital like,
grace.
everybody welcome Corbin Prince Nigel. That be the big name.
Yeah, Timu, Fashion Nova, Michaels.
It be as soon as they pop out, they post the baby's like an alien still.
Yeah.
I'm like, the baby ain't got no facial features yet.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Why you posting this baby out early?
Carter Prince King with a Y is
Carter
a crazy
Prince King.
name. With a Y is crazy. Oh shit.
First week, I'm telling you.
Oh wow, okay. All right, they waste no time.
Dior Blue.
Dior. Naming my kid that Dior.
I'm finna start working at a restaurant on V-Day.
So couples can fight.
That's crazy.
Okay. Little man Armani.
Was shopping it up with Interstate Raw Dog Bandit.
Whoa, what?
In court last night. They definitely not all getting chose. They not. LeBron Messi. Givenchy Polanco, not crazy.
Yo, that's gonna be his middle name. It's gonna be Eladio Givenchy.
Beyonce Envy. Dream Chase. By the way, I follow a girl on Instagram right now named Dream.
Dream?
Swear to God. She like 21.
With the J?
Yeah, 20, she's 21 years old. She was a PM.
Dream is crazy.
Yeah.
I know. I kind of like that though.
Dream,
yeah. I'm
Nah,
being
bro.
too much emphasis on the J. I don't know this how that's supposed to be, but
yeah, but
I like
no.
Dream because it's like it sounds
If you
like
go name on Dream, just put a D there, bro.
yeah. I mean,
Because I'm not mad at Dream, but you trying to make it like all fancy, like
Dream is super fancy.
Yeah.
What about J.A. Ream? Like Ja Ream?
No, problem is because they put an apostrophe in the name.
Yeah, Ja Apostrophe Ream.
Yeah, that's
Ja Ream.
nasty names, bro.
I fuck with Ja Ream,
No,
bro.
that's nasty names,
Yo,
bro.
if I name my kid Jareem, what you gonna say, bro?
Kick it, that nigga.
Yo, Jareem Polanco crazy?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't think that's that crazy.
Listen,
bro.
my dickhead, his name was Village, bro. See what I mean? I was trying to go, but listen,
That's a good name. Too.
I was trying to go whole with it, like Blue Ivy. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie. I think you can repurpose that name.
I can't, bro. I can't, because everybody know about Village. I
Well,
thought about it.
Yeah, his legacy saying it.
Yeah, his legacy tainted.
Yeah, so if there's a new Village, it's not gonna live up to old Village.
Yeah.
Because everybody gonna be like, oh, you mean the other one?
You know what the deal when you made
Like,
this marriage about?
By the way, that'll be fucked up if I name my kid a name that
Yeah.
everybody knows from like my other kid that died. Because then like when they grow up, they're gonna be like, you don't even know.
They did it to the nigga on Silicon Valley.
Oh, is that a storyline?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It takes a village. You know what I'm saying? You get what I was going with the name, bro.
Yeah.
Village. It was a great name, bro.
Saying fuck E5 for Dream is crazy.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. My miscarriage baby mom talking about she talking about something she wasn't fucking with.
That ass?
Yeah, bro. She told me after the miscarriage too.
No, come on.
By the way, the most nigga sins I ever said in my life was miscarriage baby mom.
Yo,
sound like a subplot on fucking Daddies.
Miscarriage baby mom. No, that's crazy. But I didn't know she wasn't fucking with that.
No, bro, my miscarriage baby mom was not fucking with it, bro. She
hating, yo.
Yeah. She told me afterwards, she's like, I was not naming that baby Billy.
What?
I'm like,
nah, fuck out of here. That's crazy.
That's crazy. It's crazy hate.
No, that come on, bro. What we doing?
Crazy hate, bro.
What you mean you not naming? Like I thought we agreed.
I thought we was all fucking with Village.
Did she ever? Was she like? Yeah, I like that. Like,
no, she was. I think she was placating me though.
Yeah,
she would have been. She was just trying. You mean get it over?
Yeah, no, that's a good name. But yeah, I guess it is E5. It is E5. I'm going.
No, yeah.
My kid has got to be. But I think the middle name is where I can have fun though, bro. I could go with a crazy middle name.
I'm not gonna lie. Me talking to your son like, yo, 5. You be getting your dick sucked 5?
Yeah.
Yo, 5, you be sugar her 5?
Yo, that's what's gonna be. He's gonna be like 16.
Yeah.
He gonna be told like, I gotta go meet my girls. Like,
yo,
bro, as he's walking out the door, fucking for me 5.
Yeah. Fucking for me 5.
Put that over for me 5. Yo, you tell my kid that is crazy.
Yo, 5, give it to her for me 5.
That's crazy. Why you talking to my kid like that, yo? Yo, it's not crazy. Why are you talking to my kid like this, bro?
Yo, 5, give it to her for me 5. Yo, 5, you got some condoms?
Yo, that's fucked up, bro. Why you talking to my kid like this, bro?
Come on, bro.
It's not crazy.
Nah, a little bit. So what?
It's crazy, bro.
Type shit.
Talking to my kid like that. No, but I think middle name is where I'm gonna have fun. I think,
yeah. What you gonna give him? Dream? Don't give him Dream in the middle name though.
I'm giving him the Ronaldo.
Why you want the apostrophes in it so bad though?
I fuck with apostrophes, gay.
That's bad language.
Yo, Eladio de Ronaldo Polanco 5, bro.
Fuck Polanco. Get the fucking there for no reason. Eladio de Ronaldo fuck Polanco.
Yeah, that being the second last and middle name is crazy.
Yo, bro.
Fuck. Yo, fuck is a fire.
Nah, stop, bro. Stop, bro.
Yo, yeah, come on.
I don't think you can legally name your kid fuck.
No, I definitely can, bro.
No, what's up, bro?
No, I think I could, bro. If I name my kid fuck Rafael Polanco, that's not tough.
No, bro.
Bro, I think that cooks.
No, bro, you can't name your kid fuck, bro.
What you mean, bro?
Bro, name your kid Hitler.
Yo, it is fucked up. He tainted that name forever.
Yeah. That's fucked that shit up forever, yo.
Yo, I can't even imagine having a legacy so bad nobody can be named after me ever again.
Crazy. I mean,
that's a crazy
W legacy a little bit though.
It's a potent legacy. It's fucked up, but it's like that's how bad you gotta be as a human. Where like nobody ever down to your look. You can't even do the fucking.
You can't even do as
that
much.
Shit was probably 5 before him.
Oh yeah, no niggas
in the 20s.
You think niggas wasn't running around with the Hitler with the Hitler stats?
Charlie Chaplin.
Come on, niggas was. By the way, how even know Hitler wasn't dicking on somebody? Like
he probably was. Man, Cuz was a dick eater, bro. Let's be honest.
Come on, yeah. You think Cuz?
Yeah, Cuz was a dick eater, bro.
You think Cuz came up with that? Don't keep it a buck. Cuz didn't come up with that shit.
I don't think he has any original ideas.
He saw somebody do that shit. He's like, oh, that's me now.
He's just the old school Mark Zuckerberg.
That's all, bro.
He just stole shit, or fucking Steve Jobs.
That wasn't an honest spot cook for Cuz.
He didn't come up with no idea.
Yeah,
yo, Cuz didn't have no ideas, bro. Fuck Cuz, bro. I don't fuck with him.
Yeah. I like the reason why you don't fuck with him.
Yeah, just because he's a dick eater.
Yeah, yo, fuck all the genocide. He was dicking, yo.
He was dicky, and I can't fuck with that, bro. It's like, yo, I don't fuck with nobody that's thorough, bro. So it's like,
he one of the greatest eaters.
Yeah.
I'll name my kid Kevin Garnett. You dicky.
Ain't no, yeah.
You can't go. By the way, I think Garnett might be a fire first name.
Garnett is good, yeah. Garnett, yeah.
Garnett Sharpe. That's kind of hard.
He cooked.
That's kind of hard.
That rings off.
By the way, I do fuck with that. I do fuck with making last names first names. That's a sauce.
That's an interesting sauce. I can see that.
That's a different sauce. Nobody do that sauce.
Yeah. So what? Okay. What about? Oh shit.
You good.
Polanco.
You can't double down, bro. What's up?
I thought you said making last names.
No,
first
bro.
name.
You can't do that.
But I guess you were implying that I can't also keep the last name.
Yeah, you can't. You can't be P2.
Yeah.
You can't be square,
bro.
P squared.
Yeah. Yo, Polanco not tough, bro. Come on, bro. Santi Sharpe. That's too Italian. Santi too Italian.
I'm fucking a little bit.
PP, yeah, bro.
Nah, PP is.
We call my
crazy,
kid
bro.
PP.
Nah,
bro.
That's crazy, bro.
Why can't call my son
You can't
PP,
call your son
bro?
PP, bro.
Why can't call my son PP, bro?
Hey, fuck her for you, PP.
Yo, nah, that's crazy.
Oh shit.
Some people think Taylor's the last name.
Yo, City Sharp. I'm kind of fucking with City.
City Sharp.
No, you might
City's
give me
good.
some right
Yo,
now.
City's good. City's good.
Yo, City fire.
City
yeah?
is good.
Yo, City crazy.
I know a CD like the African version of it, which is SIDI.
No, I'm going straight City.
City, yeah.
Hold on.
I know a CD, but oh damn, you're writing it down. You really fuck with this.
Oh, I texted my girl a name the other day.
Diamond Shark.
No, because we got Diamonds Prince.
He's a P. Okay, damn. That's how you know. That's how y'all know we fuck with our community. By the way, that's too close.
It's too close.
Yeah. City will be a fire nickname. Why? Fuck it, bro. Just shorten the thing. Like, that's extra steps. Let's just make it.
I came up with Scion.
You going crazy, cuz. Zion, how you spell that?
Scion.
Or like X?
C. Scion.
Please spell it.
CYAN. Like the color.
That's a color?
It's a color, bro.
Cyan is a color?
Bro, wallahi, bro, on mommy.
Nah, cuz you might be going. You went stupid with that one.
Bro.
Because you gotta do research. A greenish blue. How the fuck you know this? Is this like a color you like?
No, bro.
You know
I was working on a brand one day the other night. I was like, I need a brand color.
That's so funny. You used to be coming up with brands, bro. That's what he does for fun, bro. He comes up with brands.
I do, bro.
It's so funny.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I'm giving him Scion, bro.
Now, Cyan is a cute, but that gotta be a girl name. I'm not gonna lie. That's
Scion, no, because
Cyan a girl name.
You gotta pick because my real name Keon. So I'm giving him Keon and Scion. The Ons.
But I think I like it, but it's still
Nemesis.
Nemesis. No, I don't know.
What nigga know about Scion?
I don't know about Zion. I think Zion got to be a girl name. I don't know why. It gives me girl vibes. It gives me girl vibes. I don't know.
Sasuke LeBron.
Sasuke LeBron is crazy.
My next child, Nemesis Nelson.
That's good. I like that. That sounds like a superhero name for sure. That sounds like a Peter Parker or fucking, yeah.
What about girl names? I'm leaving girl name up to the woman. Up to
That's fair. That's fair.
Honestly, I think it'd be kind of cool to be my daughter or junior. Cause it's not too many juniors that are women. It's kind of cool.
You could break. Well, I mean, I think. Well, okay, hold on. But if she's gonna be junior, then she's being named Dom Sharpe.
No, like after my baby mom, whoever.
Like after her.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be tough. Actually.
You know what I mean? Fire.
I fuck with that.
Fire shit, bro. Yeah. Now I'm taking it to a different level with it. Now.
You're cooking. This is some real. It's some big brain shit. I've never even thought of this. That's kind of crazy. That's a good idea.
I'm going to extra level.
And I guess it's only fair. I guess so. Does that mean I gotta give if I get married, I gotta give my girl that?
Because you don't got to, but I'm giving mine.
It's only fair because my son definitely gonna be. I guess that's gonna be the way I sell him to it. Because I don't think they're gonna be immediately receptive to.
Why you going to Epiphany with your BM talking about something? So listen, we got a son. He E5. If we get a girl, she whatever your name is too.
Because it's like it doesn't go smooth when I tell them, yo, it's gonna be Eladia Polanco.
No, they don't really. Bro, you already got the story, bro.
I do, but they don't.
Bro, you like I'm the fourth one. I can't be the one to kill this.
I do got the lore. I do drop the lore on them, and
you gotta give them lore.
No, I do give them the lore, but I think it's just like Eladio. It's just not anybody's preferred first name, really.
Yeah, but like
so
not if she's Spanish, because she's Spanish.
No, but even if that's an ugly even Spanish name.
Really, is it an ugly Spanish name?
Even amongst like Spanish people,
yeah,
it's a weird one.
Ain't gonna lie, the hus fuck with Keon though.
Yeah, no, that's a good one.
The hus be like, I like more than that name.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
I'm words from the hush.
Yeah. Is that? I guess that makes it a good name.
Yeah.
that's kind of the litmus test for like.
Bitch, not y'all Nate. Bitch, not y'all Moan Jonathan.
Yeah. That's
What's
true.
up, yo?
No, you're not wrong. I guess that makes it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Daniel. Bitch, like, I mean, how's
Yeah,
that y'all
no,
Moan?
you're right,
Daniel?
Yeah. Yo, what's up?
Shayon,
Sean?
give it to me.
Yo,
He deleted that shit.
Yeah, you went crazy just now. You went crazy just
He
now.
said, nah, that was crazy.
Oh, we do have a Jonathan in chat. That's funny.
My fault, John. My fault. What about Nevaeh? You talking about heaven backwards? No. That's like Samaj.
Yo, nah, bro. What?
That's like Samaj, bro.
Nevaeh is. How the fuck you got there so quick? Is that like a thing?
Yeah, bro.
I've never seen that. Nevaeh
Yeah,
means
I know
something
four
backwards.
Nevaehs.
No,
Well, Lord, bro, swear to God, I know four of them.
that's crazy.
I know four Nevaehs, bro. It's heaven backwards.
Yeah, that's.
Same thing with Samaj. It's James backwards.
I know that. Yeah,
It's same shit,
I
bro.
do know that. So you wouldn't go for a backwards name,
Nah, bro. We not.
even if it's a palindrome.
No, hold on. No.
Yo, race car Sharpe gonna go crazy, bro.
Race car
This
shirt.
race car backwards.
No,
It's race car, bro.
bro.
Yo, hit her with a your kid
A
could be a
palindrome
palindrome.
not crazy. You think I'm out? You tell me. It's not crazy to sit in the crib and think a palindrome
Bro,
name.
please look up Melissa Palindrome.
Okay, hold on.
Some of the I think race car Sharpe could go crazy, bro.
Yeah, but not if he ain't Ricky Bobby though. Like,
Yeah, bro. I think that shit go crazy. What am I looking at here?
we got Madam
Okay,
Noon
Civic
Civic kind of fire a little
Radar.
bit.
I know it's already a name. I know there's people that are called Radar.
Really?
No, it's dogs. But still, you can name them. Tenet.
A movie that flopped.
Yo, God, my kid Tenet is crazy. Oh, Anna for sure. There's many Annas.
Yeah, man.
Yo, how repaper, bro? How you fucking with repaper?
I'm kind of fucking with Solos.
Solos. That's got
Solo Sharpe.
Solos is a fucking fire name.
Cause he like Solos might fucking rule the country type beat.
Yo, Solos is like that's
Solos might be a dictator.
It's very close to Thanos.
That's what
That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Solos, even when you say, you gotta put respect in that name.
Yeah,
bro.
you got to, bro. Solos is like he doing damage to niggas.
Yeah. Peep Sharp is crazy. The most Philly name of all time.
Yeah, Pete.
Hey, yo, Pete.
Yo, Pete.
Yeah. Yo, that's crazy.
Monkey, not crazy.
No, who said that, bro? John, you Mexican, cuz. You can't say that, bro.
Is all the palindromes?
No, there's gotta be more.
It gotta be more, right?
All palindromes. Yeah, they gotta be. But yeah, I think Google not gonna give it to you. Oh,
letters
down by letter. What's the longest one? It's some bullshit. You can zoom in. You can zoom in real quick.
Yeah,
it's some bullshit. I think it's control.
Yeah, you're right.
It's some bullshit words in here. Cause what the fuck? Yeah, try to pronounce that 12-letter palindrome.
I'm not, bro.
Tat 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 sounds like a Dochi song. We got Shada. Oh, that could be that's an Arabic drum, bro.
It's fake Muslim type beat,
yeah, bro. Rotator. Okay. Hala. I'm seeing some.
Yeah.
What's the Jewish Maram?
Pull up Sharpe.
Pull up, bro.
Fucking with it.
Pull
Fuck
up.
Joe Buddy.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
I'm seeing Ratter, Sales.
What's this?
Tut. You know what I'm saying?
Alua?
Alula.
A structure former part of a bird. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of fuck with that for a girl though.
Alula. It's cute. It reminds me of Solana.
All right.
My bad. My bad.
That's not crazy.
No.
Don't say that's crazy.
Rory. I like Rory too, but that might be too like ethnic.
Yeah.
Solace, seed, cell, seams. Sexist is crazy.
Your sex.
Sexist is kind of you.
Sexist is freaky as shit.
Because it's like if you believe in name determinism,
yeah, cause
she gonna be a whore.
My baby gonna be kinky.
He or she will be whores, or
my
they.
baby gonna be kinky and shit, bro.
Your shit out. Okay.
I think my food here.
All right, bet. Stats. Ooh, Stats, bro. Stats is a fire name. I'm gonna go through these while Dom get the food. Stats. Tenet, Tura, Abba, Aka, Ada, Effa. Boob. I'm naming my son Boob, yo. I'm naming my son Boob. Check the community. All right, bet. Atlas. Ooh, Atlas. That's a good point. Is that a palindrome? That's not a palindrome. I thought we was in palindrome. Non-bread, because my son go get ma'am or madam. Both of those could go. Noon.
Man, Polanco not crazy.
Man Polanco is crazy. Man Polanco is crazy. Oh shit. Nah, I mean, ultimately, I don't think none of these will work. I think Boob is a good one.
Boob?
Yeah, Boob.
Boob Sharpe?
I think Boob Sharpe is good. Boob Sharpe is a good genre. Yo, I'm getting mad followers. What's up, bro? Is that like okay, I'll get one. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. You beat me in the consider it off. I got you next time, bro.
I did order food.
Yeah.
I did actually have some spring rolls.
I got you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Kook?
That feels racist.
No, it's the K. It's with a K, not with the G.
Okay.
I'm just reading these. Yo, y'all want some? Yo, y'all want some, yeah? Y'all want some egg rolls? Freaky ass. Yeah.
Why you flicking like that in their face like that?
Yo, you want that shit? Yo, eat that shit, yo. Yo, eat that
You
shit.
can't get shit, bro. How you doing that?
Yo, eat this shit, yo.
You doing that shit crazy,
bro.
Why you doing it like that?
Yo, who wants some, bro? Who wants some, bro? Open your mouth.
Open your mouth.
That's crazy. All right. I'm gonna chill. My bad. I'm going crazy.
Funny part about it is not even egg roll, it's a shrimp roll.
I call all this shit egg roll. Do you like steak rolls?
I don't.
There used to be one. There used to be a whole like place that used to sell them. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh.
I forget what they were called. They closed. But it was one of the first places I saw they only sold like steak rolls, I guess.
Yeah.
I forgot, but
Luke Skywalker Sharpe not crazy.
Luke Skywalker Sharpe. Skywalker, I like that as a name.
Yeah, but now like I'm yo, hey, what's up? How they get that back? Like, did he organize that in Discord just now? Like, how they get that back to back just now?
They freaky as hell.
How they get that back to back just now?
Egg roll your butt for is crazy.
First of all, Lindsay called you Roof.
Oh yeah, he did.
And then Lindsay called you Fort. How they do that so fast just now? Old fat twink, not crazy. Y'all good? Y'all no, we're like, keep it up. Y'all good? We'll all hit. Oh, by the way, I only have a right ball. I don't know. The left one has been gone for about a decade now.
Yeah.
Would you like to see it? Anybody?
No.
Good, bro.
Good? We good? We good?
We good, bro?
Taylor got freakier. She talking about brown nips. What we doing, y'all?
Taylor freaky as shit.
I like Blake trying to have like real conversations. You looking for any meanings to Blake's name off of it? Everybody talking about putting shit in my butt, and Blake, you're Blake Gum being like, I mean, I could, what kind of name are you looking for? You want meaning in your name or something?
But this is the two parts of our community. We got niggas who want to talk, and we got niggas who want to do means. That's what I love here.
Yeah, but we can do both seamlessly.
Mm-hmm.
I'll check the community when I do this. Poor nips, oily as shit. Nah, I think this is the reflect. I think it's the lighting, bro. I think it's the lighting.
What the fuck? Why niggas quoting that tweet?
Yeah. What's going on in the community?
Mm-hmm.
Just made a whole connection. Okay. Me, what I'm finna drop the most highness lie I can think of. Okay. Oh, these are just memes that he's getting from right now? Oh, he going on a meme spree.
Oh, he going on a meme spree.
Okay.
Now,
I shout out to you, bro.
I appreciate niggas trying to add memes to the community, bro.
Yeah, this is great.
We be needing that.
Submit that shit on the Discord. There's the submissions, John. The emoji shit submissions. Submissions. Think piece Sharpe. Ooh, that could go crazy.
Who trying to join? Google, you can join. Yeah. hop in the music community. music.
What they talking about in there?
The conversations of him being like a top, I don't know, 4 point guard, even 6 point guard, and a top whatever player in the league need to really be investigated. The things that he takes away from the game should really be put into consideration. If we're evaluating portability, I'd rather have a dude who is less productive and more portable than Trae Young at this point.
Can I ask you how many players that are ranked, in your opinion, over Trae Young as a point guard fill in the holes that you say that he has in his game?
Why they talking about filling holes?
They don't have those problems.
They talking about let's match join that shit is funny.
That shit kinky and shit. They talking about some filling the holes, y'all.
Yo, why they talking about filling holes? I was trying to eat these Jones in peace.
Hold on, Dirt.
Dochi Sharpe is great, by the way. A good name. Yo, what's this? Yo, is this a meta, bro? Is that can't be a meta? Still.
But he doesn't seem too worried about it.
I mean, like, what could
You are now listening to Potty Mouth Radio.
Where we go?
I
don't know, bro. Like,
I don't know. But because like my thing is like if they go, because if they try to get, because I think he's just trying to get more information, right? Trying to go through the discovery to get like what exactly they've been doing behind the scenes to promote Not Like Us. But since he's asking for the discovery, that would mean he'd have to.
We're talking about the lawsuit, man.
I don't want to hear that shit, bro.
Yo, who gives a fuck about the lawsuit, bro?
Not me, nigga. What do streamers watch when they gotta eat?
It's a good question.
Like
there probably some reacts. I don't know, to be honest. I mean, we got a TikTok right here.
I'm not gonna do react content track.
Yeah. Yeah.
Angela White.
First of all,
this Chase
from Beyond Beats the Culture posting this freaky ass nigga talking about porn.
Yeah.
I'm already knowing.
We need to have a serious discussion real quick.
Cut videos.
Loving the game makes you weird right now. There's nothing wrong with watching the current league. It's a form of entertainment. One of the oldest forms of entertainment. What's the issue with me comparing Cherokee to prime Shaquille O'Neal from the Lakers or Jim Jules to Jason Tatum? Why can't I say I'm tired of BBLs with stick legs, lip fillers, and chicken plants without being called sassy? Maybe I don't think women that are built like a Buzz Light character are attractive. To be real.
Yo, get this loser on my screen, bro. I hate him.
To meet Chris Brown, but I'm weird for knowing who Angela White is. I'm weird for knowing who Angela White and Queen Rogue are. They're just in a different entertainment field. What we're discussing isn't hurting anyone. Now, if you're gambling on every matchup or it's consuming.
Bro, he's too gooned out.
I don't like how he looks.
He's too gooned out, bro.
I think it's a combination of like how you look also informs what you're talking about.
Yeah, bro.
We've learned this. I mean, we had to get our drip off, which paid off at the Let's Keep It a Buck appearance.
Because niggas said we had more over.
How do you think I dressed when I first joined this podcast? Hollistered out. It was only Hollister. So I think the way you look definitely affects, because look, yo, he freaked out with the robe on talking about goons, bro. Also the glasses, the facial hair. I don't like nothing that's happening here.
You can't have this robe on and try to discuss goons, bro.
I agree.
This
because the problem is that I think it started off as a bit, but it's not a bit.
No.
It's his life, bro. It's really his life, and he's defending it now.
You that serious?
In your life, yeah, it's not good for you. Obviously, that's different. But enjoying the game, debating the game, making lists and rankings, that's normal. It bothers you. It says more about you. It's your insecurity showing. If you don't have anything you're passionate about and you just tear down what other people are passionate about, there's something wrong with you. Passion may seem obsessive at times, but if every time I come on your feed and you have something to say, that says something more about you.
Nah, bro. We're passion.
Bro, his name is Devontae Raps, bro. He rapper. He raps.
No, bro. No, Devontae Yaps.
Oh, okay,
Yaps.
my fault.
Appreciation of the game.
Yeah, bro. Can I just say, he definitely loves feet.
Speak about it, brother.
I think he likes feet, and I think
too much, by the way.
He likes feet way too much.
He loves feet.
This is a typical individual that likes feet too much, is what we're seeing right here. And I think,
earlier in the stream, we're breaking down what that kind of implies. So I don't gotta like repeat that, John. But just so you know,
you mean
the feet loving is right there on his face, bro. It's right there. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll tell you all in his mitt, bro.
Yeah. I don't think he's a feet guy at all. You're crazy.
You're crazy. You're lying to yourself.
Yo, those
He
are
likes
feet guy glasses if I've ever seen them.
Yo, he got a feet guy haircut. Look at his haircut, bro. Any nigga with a widow's peak is a feet guy.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, facts. Yo, people that have widow's peak, man.
Yo, tell them freaky as shit.
Twerk team videos were made. I did ask the other day, where was the twerk team?
Yo, where is the twerk team?
Where is the twerk team, man? The J is silent Sharpe. Interesting. Okay.
Dumbass nigga.
Ew. Bro formed the Soviet Union. He does look like that's all feet people, man.
All of them.
Yeah.
But these really good spring rolls, bro. I got
That shit was really good. Oh damn. Okay, nice.
They were cheap as hell.
So was it a deal or is it just a place where you got it from?
No, the cheapest. There was buy one get one free, but they came in orders of 3.
Oh,
so I only paid $4.50 for 3.
And these are good too.
And they hot too. Like, this shit it's good eats.
I cried laughing in my office yesterday hearing that shit again. Oh yeah, the twerk team drawing. Yeah,
that was crazy.
It's just, I don't know where that came from. Music Sharpe or hip hop Sharpe. That's got to be a kid, bro. Hip hop Sharpe. Hip hop.
I feel that.
You got to name your kid hip hop. 2004, 204 butt. What? What is that? 204 butt. 2004 butt.
204 butt for your butt.
200. Not enough.
How much?
10K apparently. That's what I'm talking about. We're
Yep.
shaking that shit. 10K subs, aka, you know what I'm saying? Like fucking $30,000. Real rap Sharpe. Oh damn, they crunchy too. Nah, these good Johns, bro.
That shit, bro.
These good Johns, bro. I feel good, bro. I feel happy.
You can leave, but
They talking. I think we're still in a. I'm hearing voices in my head, bro. I feel like Randy Orton. Who the fuck? Is it Discord? How are we in Discord?
Oh, how the
Who
fuck?
is
How the
this?
fuck I get a general, bro?
I got stuck on a wall.
What the fuck? Who is this?
Nigga, what the fuck? Hold on.
It's Jules, nigga.
No, get out, cuz. Yeah. Yo, Juice don't miss an opportunity, gang.
Juice
He
don't
knew
miss.
he was live and said, "Oh yeah, we gotta join."
Juice trying to hop in general, yo.
Yeah.
I mean, just could use drops. He said, "Let me hop in there, bro."
Bro, he came in fast as hell. He's like, "Yo, I need my 15 minutes." Fuck
I usually use the private VCs, but for today I use general.
Yeah. He didn't waste no time, yo.
Oh yeah, he said, "Oh yeah, they in general." Hop in that joint. Fuck wrong with this nigga Juice, yo. Oh man.
Yo, I feel good, bro. You feel happy?
Yeah,
when I walked outside, I'm like, yo, it's summer, man. Summer about to be lit, bro. PM takeover,
bro. What you want to do this summer?
Mad threesomes, huh?
Yup.
Like,
fuck both of them 5.
Yo. No, I just think content wise, we out of here. You're not keeping up. Is what I would like to say. That's all I got. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
You're not fucking keeping up.
Yeah.
Yo, man. Y'all hold your man, bro. He just moaned, bro. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching the stream.
Yeah, it's been a W stream, man.
W stream, 3.5 hours. The last 20 minutes with us eating, bro.
Yo, it's a vibe, man. And still, 70 people watching us eat is crazy.
People are lonely. Y'all fucks are lonely, and I feel bad for y'all. It's like, no, keep giving us money. Next year, we're doing the same thing. Bye. See y'all Monday. Bye.